I don't know. Did it, Keel Mark? I just go through and read the words, and like I like those words, and then no, maybe when I heart something, it auto pins it. I don't know. I hearted something. I try to heart stuff every now and again, but I don't try to heart too much. I see some people's videos I go to, every single comment has a heart on it, and it devalues the heart to me. So I just throw them out every now and again. Is that what happened, Towson? Oh snap! Oh snap, Towson! You got he doesn't have beef with Core. He's got cookies with Core. You're welcome. You're welcome, Core. And congratulations, too. But yeah, I try not to go too crazy with it, just because it makes it more, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. Oh, he wins his cookies and he's peace out. He's peace out. All right, let's do this. Continue. I like how the background changes depending on what island we're on, too. I think that's pretty nifty how they do that. All right, so synopsis. We're near the end of the game. Hopefully, I don't like that one. Why does it always have? Well, it's weird. There, that one. Why is it? It's the cat? The cat. Why can't I just choose as the default cat? Okay, where are we at? And sorry if y'all were typing in chat earlier. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, but like it was getting pretty wicked wild in there. And 10 pounds. Yeah, I saw the 10-pounder. I didn't know you were okay, Towson. Sounds like Towson's got to make up for the next fishing tournament. I think he's gonna have to make up for the next fishing tournament. That's all I'm saying. Brown pants. I don't need no brown pants. 0 jump scares on the channel. Period. I don't know what you're talking about, man. 0 jump scares on the channel. We gotta get more crunches going on too. So the true honest synopsis, we quote unquote finished the piece of crap castle that the Moonbrookians made. Trap stuff got done, and then MALROTH, we went to go see the Hairy Hermit where we made an amazing flag. And then MALROTH showed up, but then MALROTH disappeared, and there's a portal. We went to the portal, and then we're here. Then there's a big dragon claws coming out and attacking stuff, and then we were here. We're here. I think that's right. Was that right? Is anyone else that was here on Saturday? Could they concur to that? By the way, John Dane TV, the second channel on YouTube, which used to be different, is now caught up. I think I released today. Oh, Towson's like, psh. You can have that one, Core. I'm not sure what that is because honestly, Twin Blade, there's been some good ones on here. All right, that's done. Oh, it pops out oil? I didn't realize it was popping out oil. Get one more down. It's supposed to be like thin wriggling spaghettis, but it's different. All right. So we got to continue the quest. Let's clean up this inside. We just finished this up last time. I have my 5 million iron ingots going right now. That's great. And let's just, I don't know why I want to break these. I got to leave that one though for the torch for right now, but this one doesn't have to stay. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. I don't remember any voices. What's up, Wackley? How you doing, man? I don't remember any voices, so I'll remember the priest because that's like a standard issue JB like voice, like if I was RPing and I was like an evil wizard or something, or a man of mystery of evilness, not evil, just mysterious. I would do this voice, but and of course I can't forget how to do these guys' voice right here. I don't remember his though. I wasn't sure if ringing the bell was going to work, but it did. I'm ready to help build the shelter, but it might take a little slime until Groomville and Helen feel the same. After all, this place is going to save us when Goom's Day comes. It's for old Goo. Why don't they get that? I'm sorry. That was possible. I dislike this. I don't dislike Dalbane. I think building is the greatest thing. Honestly, I do. Just we're monsters. Not only that, we're members of the Tula Hargon. I can't disobey the high priestess's teachings so easily. Oh my God. But. Bleep, engaging empathy protocol. I understand how you feel, Aristotle, but everyone has their own beliefs. We must respect that. I know, but... Yeah. I cleaned up that stream, by the way, because I feel like some of that was for the people that were there at the stream, you know, and it wasn't for everybody. But I put some in there because it was, you know, it's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm weird like that. I don't know that it's not. It's like you know, and I'm extremely appreciative of that. But like, hello, John Bain. We have succeeded in bringing in more monsters. Even more will be coming. We must expand our shelter to fit everyone in. What's up, Maverick? But we need to build a numerous shelter to regroup all the monsters. I don't think the three of us can do it alone. Affirmative. We cannot succeed alone, and we cannot force the others to work if they do not want to. But one cannot crash before one has booted up. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty. Purr, 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 purr. Black Don, thank you for the fluffy 4. Much appreciated. Let's get some Vidibit love in the chat. Let us draw up a design and worry about building it later. Thoughts? Welcome back, Hrothgar. We need a new blueprint, John Bain. Build upon the last one, but make it bigger and better than ever before. I'm trying to move my mouse all smooth like it. I'm failing because I'm hitting my other mouse, and it's like, no. Yep. Okay, that is huge. John Bain draws out an arc under structure a blueprint. Bleep, bleep, whir. Blueprint detected. Blueprint detected. That's a lot of dang spaceship walls. Okay. We have more doors of doom and stuff like that. Holy crap. And there's pipes and stuff too. That's a lot of stuff. Go, John Bain, you made another blueprint. It's even bigger than the last one. Does not compute. Are you sure this blueprint is for a shelter? Negative. It is for an arc, a vehicle we can use to escape from MALROTH. This thing is absolutely enormous. It's amazing. Still does not compute. The vessel on the blueprint seems incapable of flight. Perhaps you have made an error. The blueprint is not finished. You intend to calculate how to finish the arc as we build it. You'll figure out how to finish this with goo? I can't wait to see how it turns out. In that case, calculation computes. Allow me to assist you. Generating progress percentage program. I'm not gonna like a little pump. What's up, mutated rage? Build an arc with enough passenger capacity for all monsters. Probability of surviving doomsday without escape craft, 0. Probability of surviving doomsday with escape craft, unknown. Conclusion. Build escape craft. Additional advantage, building the arc will attract monsters. Monsters may supply data about your friend MALROTH. Triangulation probability increased. Where have you stopped this time, Aristotle? I didn't do anything. I didn't even know what's going on. What's going on, everybody? Explosions! Gravitational field perturbations detected. The mass of MALROTH is increasing at an accelerated rate. Oh, snap! Doomsday draws near. This is merely a taste of the Master's Destruction's grand machinations. Are you great? Are you saying the real thing will be much worse? Bleep, elevated readings. This is really loud. I'm bringing it down some. Bleep, elevated readings and fear sensors. Must complete the arc. There is not a moment to lose. As our day of deliverance approaches. Twin Blade, thank you for the batting 2, summoning 222 Warbats of love. Let's get some bitty love. I say batty bat love. We don't have any bats, do we? TG, do we have any bats in the animated emotes area? I don't think so. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. As our day of deliverance approaches, I expect we will see an increase in such traumas. Down bang! Oh! Say, I turned down the game volume and then turned up my headphones, which in turn turns up the explosions and stuff. Thank you, Towson, for the 10 of the subs, man. Let's get this, man. Thank you very, very much. Oh, my question, give the 10 of the subs as well. Oh. Fluffy floor. Thank y'all very much for the semi-beginning of the streams. This support, much appreciated. Let's get the hype in the chat, please. Let's get the hype in the chat. And a hype. And the hype train is aloof. The hype train is aloof. We have a level 2 hype train already. Level 2 hype train. Well, thank you, Twins Blade. Thank you for the Scary 3 as well. My question is Scary 6, Twin Blade, Fluffy 4, Mike with the get the subs, Towson taking the subs, and the Batty 2 for Twin. Thank you all very much. Level 2 hype train. Let's get in the chat. Let's get the love. It's in all the right places. Just smother it everywhere. Smother the love one. And I feel, I don't know. Should I?
Tasty goodness has arrived.
Dragon's Wraith UK resubscribed Twitch Prime for 11 months. Thank you very much, Dragon's Wraith. I appreciate that. God dang it. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to run a stream here. There we go. Thank you very much, Dragon's Wraith and Twin Blade for the scary. Well, Dragon's Wraith for the Twitch Prime and Twin Blade for the Scary 6. Y'all are awesome. Level 3 is complete. Y'all are awesome. You're going. Summon the Demon Cow. You're just going through all the bitty bits. Thank you, Twin Blade, for the bitty bits. Thank you very much. I know. Oh. Is that what you really want, Mike? Is that what you really want? Do you really want that, Mike? Do you really want that? Do you really want? God dang it! Now I got freaking butt cracks. Towson with the Batty 2. Thank you very much, Towson. Mike, thank you for the Scary 3 and the not heart attack. I don't think I want one of those. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that one. Can I? Is it all right if I pass on that, Mike? Can I pass on the heart attack? I already get heartburn, so isn't that enough? Okay. You guessed. All right. Well, thank you. Thank y'all very much for the level 3 hype train. Thank y'all for putting the lovers in the chat. Holy crap. Twin Blade dropping one. No, that's 14,386 bitty bits. Holy crap. Oh, I don't. Brown Pants. Holy crap, that's the big one. Holy that didn't even complete level 5? Holy crap, Twin Blade, thank you very much for the 14,386 bitty bits. Holy crap. Let's get the bitty bit love in the chat, y'all. Let's get the bitty bit love in the chat, y'all. The seriousness. Thank you. And Black Dawn, thank you for the rest of your bitty bits until payday. Twin Blade, thank you very much for the bits, man.
Kitty, warm kitty, little ball of burr. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty. Purr, purr, purr.
And Talsor, the Fluffy Force, soft kitties to relax to. Y'all, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And my question with bitty bits as well. I'll take your 6-7 bitty bits. Dude, thank you very much, Twins. Twin Blade, thank you very much. Y'all are awesome. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, and again, the stuff that happened before while we're playing this too, thank you all very much to help the whole, and then this helps continue. So thank you very much. Seriously. Kyle Bro with 1,000 bitty bits. Holy crap, y'all are awesome. Do you want the gains? Should I do the gains? It feels like self-serving when I press the gains, but you guys like the gains. Level 5 is complete, baby. That is true. That is true. I'm not trying to call you baby, Taliesin. I'm just reading what you said. Gains for TG. Is TG even here? All right, Black Dawn, Mike Questrian, and Jester. All. Let's press. We're gonna press the button. You ready for the button, Preston? Let's press the button.
The games now. Little irons. The games. The game. Yeah, the games. More games with the game.
Looks like that Hrothgar has a thing here. Twin Blade made a small video he made for you that he asked me to pass. Is this legit? Is this safe for like Twitch? Is this safe for Twitch? Is this safe for Twitch? No, you haven't been banned yet. No, you haven't. It's a link to his OnlyFans. Okay, it's safe for Twitch. We're fine then. Let's see here. No, I don't want to try that. Oh, he's got a headset on.
Hey, John Bain. This is Twin Blade. I got Hrothgar's shout out to give you a little support and a helping hand. But like everything in trucking, sometimes it takes a little while to get there. Keep up with good content and the good vibes. God bless.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know Hrothgar will, you know very could have well been too, Twin Blade. Hrothgar could have went ahead and I know him, he would put an OnlyFans together for you, like take a screenshot of your video and then have an OnlyFans up with a screenshot of your video on there. I'm just saying. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that, Twin Blade. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, Hrothgar totally would do that. I could see it in a heartbeat. He would totally do that. Thank you very much. Let's get some love and hype in the chat, please. Thank you very much. Thank you for the level 5 hype train, y'all. I appreciate that, going out of the way and doing that too. Thank you very much. It does mean a lot. Like y'all have been amazing. Y'all are always amazing, you know that. But like this last couple of weeks, 3 weeks, y'all have really done a lot for me. So thank you very much. Seriously. So y'all, let's get some. Well, you're already doing it. You're already doing it. Well, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I really love making content. I am so much enveloped by the whole process of doing it. This is what probably part of where the despair was coming for me, was that I don't see myself doing anything else. If that makes sense. And it's like I might not go outside as much, but I love it. I love it. And so thank you very much for the support and letting it continue going on. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for the video too. Well, thank you for spreading the love, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Neko with 100 bitty bits as well. Thank you, Neko. And thank y'all again for level 5 hype train. And let's get some love. Well, we already got some hype and love, but let's get a serious amount. If you're here watching the stream right now, let's get some love and hype in the chat. A level 4 hype train. I'm sorry. It's level 4. I thought it was level 5. My brain's not here. Well, it should be level 5. It was level 5. I'm getting level 4 hype train emotes though. Let's get it in there. Let's get it in there. Let's get the love. Let's push buttons. Press the buttons. Push the buttons, please. Thank you. Thank you. And man, thank you again for the big bitty bits, man. And thank you for the video. I appreciate it. I'm glad that it's helping you out too. There we go. There we go. Towson just getting crazy with all the emotes in there too. Holy crap. Y'all are awesome. Thank you very much. Thank y'all very much. Thank you for the bits and then the subs, y'all. And thank you for letting it continue on. I don't try to ask for much with the videos, with the stuff. So, but thank you for the support. Y'all are awesome. And I hope I hope you feel the relationship's reciprocated too. Like, you know, try to give you stuff. Try to keep it good. I'm trying to beat this game. You know, so. I got you, Towson. Okay. So thank y'all so much. Shall we continue on with the reading? Shall we continue on? There's no reason to be shaking, dude. I hope you feel good, man. Because thank you very much. I mean, it's hard. I'm not good at getting, like, you know, like, oh, stop kind of people. You know what I mean? I just never gotten used to the stuff like that. So, dang, Mike McQuestrian. And stepping up with the cookies. He's trying to get closer. Neko. All right. I decided that I don't really like being destroyed. I think I'll help you construct the ark after all. We don't want to die here either. We'll help you build the ark too. So you have all turned your backs on the master? Helen, you say that destruction will bring us salvation. But is this truly what you believe? John Bane is a builder, the enemy of our order. But in trying to save us, he has destroyed something more valuable than our physical forms. He has destroyed the children of Hargon's fundamental principles. Perhaps he is the only true believer among us. I had never thought of it like that. In light of this revelation, it must be Hargon's will that I help John Bane to build the Ark. And if truth be told, I do not wish to die either. The monsters have warmed the building. Thank y'all very much. This is great news! If we work together, we'll have the Ark built with no slime at all. Calculations confirmed. Let us begin construction. How's the game volume now? Is it all right? Is it all right? Before we talk to her. It did it again. It did it again. It always does. Like, I'm not pressing shift and tab. I'm doing shift W to move forward. And it's like, here, look at your Steam screen. It's okay. It's good. Okay. All right. I guess we should talk to Helen. John Bane, I've decided to fully cooperate in your quest to build the Ark. There's no turning back now. However, as I'm sure you can imagine, I have no building experience, nor an iota of knowledge about it. Tell me, what might one require to get started? A workbench on which to build and a receptacle in which to store one's creations? You determined precisely where upon the blueprint to place those items, have you not? In that case, probably put a storage bay and a infernal workbench in the proper places. Okay. Oh, this is ready to go too. This is the Forbidden Altar. We're gonna move it over. I guess where this is what we're supposed to have. That is Infernal Workbench. And where do they want? They want us to put it over here. And then they want me to put down, I don't like that being on that, to be honest. Let's get rid of this ground here. What is that? Oh, it is Citadel flooring. Oh. Okay. You can stay there for now. God, I've been playing too much Conan. I'm pressing like shift left click to put it on my hotbar. All right, and then, oh, we don't have any chests made, do we? Do we have any chests? Oh, we have to do that one. Storage bay. See, look at all the futuristic sci-fi stuff we're getting here, y'all. All right, and then we need to get more pieces because I want to put down, let's go over here where these are at for now. And put this here. And then place some of these again. And transform it. Thank you, Hrothgar, for doing that, man. I appreciate that. Sorry, my face itched. Winnie got in my face today a lot. Winnie actually got caught in my freaking headphone cable while I had a purge in Conan. Like, he legit got caught. Like, he was down there, and I guess I was screaming or something during the recording, and he got caught in it. I'm sitting there like, my cat's on my headphone cable. And we'll see what Jameson does with that, huh? I'm not kidding either. So, you have your storage receptacle and workstation in place. I see. So all you need to do is build the items indicated on the blueprints and place them in the storage bay. And the other masters and I can build the Ark according to your design. John Bain, I'm sure you're aware by now, but warping and flying by magical means are not permitted here in Valhalla. I know not why, but it seems the Master of Destruction's power suppresses certain magics. This is a great hindrance if one wishes to travel far and wide. This will surely prove problematic in the search for your friend. You would do well to procure yourself some more worldly means of propulsion. Now, speaking of this friend you claim to have, you seem convinced that he and the Master of Destruction are one and the same. Perchance you have met with the almighty Hargon himself? Yeah, we did actually, yeah. I thought as much. Then you know that this world and everything contained within it is not but an illusion. But, all but yourself, of course. This is not your world and you do not belong here. There are precious few in this world who know its secret. Even few will have come here from the world outside. I never dreamed that I might meet one such as you. But I'm glad I did. That was nice of them. Oh! I don't know if this is gonna be, something's gonna happen or not. I meant to say this before. There is a DM, like Dungeons & Dragons DM, who's DM for some higher profile like streamers and stuff like that, and did a game through with them, at least a season of it. And recently had gotten on Twitter, and I had been looking for potential DMs that want to stream and do stuff in a way. And he tweeted something out, and I responded that I, enjoyed it and whatnot. And if he wanted anyone else or knew any other DMs that to do other campaigns, I'd totally be down. And they responded and got my information. So I think that's pretty cool. Normally I keep stuff secret, but that was really cool. It'd be awesome to like have like something like that every now and again. Just thought I'd let you know. So I had been looking for their information like in every possible way I could find it, and so it just ended me tweeting out to them. And again, they responded and got my information and stuff. So who knows? Who knows? I've been wanting to do it, but I don't like, me. I try not to do stuff half butt wise if I can keep it that way. So I'd love to be part of like meeting some new people and doing some new things. So that's, I'm not saying that anything's confirmed or anything, but at least steps have been made to go that way. All right. Sorry, if I wanted to think about building before, I realize we don't have that time to sit around and twiddling our thumbs. We must finish the arc and save our thinking then. Or is that supposed to be skin? Skins. There's just one small problem. None of the authors has ever built anything before. We don't know where to start. You'll fill the storage bay with construction materials, and all you have to do is put them in the proper place in the blueprint? Well then, if you think 50 blocks of the path the spaceship wall, and 50 iron blocks in that storage bay. We can begin. If you need more raw materials, you can just drop some of the master structures and discard bits in the forbidden altar. Oh my god. My god, the words, y'all. I'm serious. The words type thing going on here. I'm gonna change this out. I'll put this right here so I can get up here. All right, let's look at the blocks we can make. Oh, it's telling me right here. I do want a stack of these right quick. That's the floor, right? It's Citadel floor, okay. They might change it out underneath me, but I just wanted to at least get that going. All right, so 196 of these. Let's go ahead and do 590. And then let's go ahead and how many of these can I make? Right there, 620. Oh, he pulls out a welder's mask. All right, and then they want 4 of those. We'll do 10. Then we'll do 10. And then we'll do 96 to 100. We need more MALROTHium. All right, let's go do it. I thought I put more on there. I didn't. Let's do it. I guess what we need to do for builderization's purposes is go back over there and just fill our pockets up like 100%. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get them started. Is that? Am I supposed to put it my? Okay, that's just a random shaky poo. All right, let's put it in the storage bay. Here, go ahead and grab that one. Tree! How did you put the blocks I asked for in the storage bay? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to make so many. All that's left is for us to start building. They might even be very first author to ever build. You know, there's something very odd about you, John Bane. I think you might have some kind of mysterious power. Like having a speech impediment? I mean, we're the monstrous members of the Children of Hargon, vigorous opponents of building. Yeah, here we are about to construct this ark. If I didn't believe you earlier, I certainly do. You must be friends with the master of destruction. God dang. All right. Well, John Bay, everything's set up for the finally start work on the ark. We monsters might not be able to make any of the items that's your job, but we can certainly play them on a blueprint. If it looks like we're running low on anything, just rustle up some more plans and put it in the storage bay. And if you sort materials, just bring back some of Master's scales and horns and cloths and stick them in the forbidden altar and boss your uncle. You can dish back and leave the rest to us. The ark will be ready soon enough. Oh my God. Is you understanding what he's saying? Because I barely am by just reading it. Let's go get another one of these made. Right there. All right, there we go. So we can do 2 at once. Oh, they broke it! All right, I'll put it off. I'll put it off to the side. I didn't realize. Oh, did they put it inside the storage box, maybe? Okay, so they broke my forges and didn't put them in the box yet. That means they're gonna break these. Let's move these guys off of here too then. Let's put it like right here. You guys, thank you again very much. Y'all are awesome. Got me thinking about this crap. In a good way, not a bad way. And you attack power, okay. Let's move over here with this. There we go. I'm glad I moved them over. There we go. There we go. Didn't put it back yet. I want my iron. I want to be. There we go. There we go. Wasn't there did I have another one made? I don't know. Whatever. At least it's 2 of these. No, I probably didn't have it down. Let's put the church down. There we go. All right, go ahead and make me 5 million of them. And we'll do another 5 million over here. There we go. There we go. Cool. So what else do we have left to do? Hey, they made it look nice. Good job. All right, we need 96 of these. There's that. So we are making a spaceship with a cathedral for a cockpit, maybe? There's that. We have this. We have this. We have this. And I'll go ahead and put these in right now. That has the same sound as StarCraft whenever things are coming out of the transports, the shuttles, doesn't it? Those of you that have played. There we go. Dang, they're killing it. All right. I'm glad we just got as many blocks as we did last time. There we go. Oh, snap. They're cleaning up, too. That's awesome. Hey, let me help you out, buddy. Oh, cool. They put it underneath. Are you serious? Gonna have my mount with this part. This one. Nice. Clean, go. How about this side? Let's clean up this. Looks like they're killing it, man. Like I said, I remember some of this, but I don't remember all of it. There we go. Maybe we should go get some more MALROTH. I don't know. We'll see here soon. We'll see what happens in the next step. Well, hey, we get to sit back, you know, let them do their thing, you know. Be good monsters. Get the job done. That's one thing they need to do with Conan is be able to get to where they have gathering thralls too. I think that'd be nice. Then they should have a name one named Hrothgar. That's all I got to say. Not that you're one, but you know what I'm saying, like the history of it.
tasty goodness has arrived.
Warmonger, thank you for the tier 2 for 38 months, man. How you doing tonight, man? Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Splendiferous. And those are done over there. Let's go do that. So what do y'all, those of you who've been watching this kind of from the beginning, what do y'all think of the pacing of the game? How the different mechanics work together outside of the storyline, just as like a gameplay itself. What do y'all think? Oh, you did? That's awesome, man. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, oops. I need to do those. All right, what am I missing? Mything. You think it's good? Okay. I'm gonna ring the bell. Thank you. Y'all go back to work. The ship is coming together. Yeah, Kyle. The name thrall with a two-handed weapon is freaking beast mode at the level I was with the gear I had on. Straight up beast mode. I had fun though. That was the whole point of it, is to have fun. You know, like how we were doing the modded arc in the beginning of the year, like the challenge kind of thing. I've been trying to challenge myself with stuff without calling out a challenge, and it was fun. Yeah, and his shield breaking attacks that did massive damage too. I'll do that for you, buddy. I'll move them over here. All right, is that it? Are there any more? What are they missing? Missing anything? Do I need to give them pipes? They're pipes I'm not giving them? Yes. Pipes. Yeah, that was fun though. It was difficult, but it was fun. It's not as difficult anymore right now, I'll tell you that right now. The respawn for resources affects the thrall respawn. So you gotta make it quick if you're trying to infiltrate an area or like, you know what I mean? I hear you, Talson. I will say this. I think I said it that day. At least it gives you, like, makes you feel something. You know what I mean? How many games do we play? We're like, yeah. You know what I mean? John Blaine, really? Yeah, I'm a magician. Look at my magicalness. Completes it. Get news, John Blaine's blueprint finished. Gather round, guys, the gal. Let's inspect the handiwork. Actually, they do a better job than Moonbrookians. Well, no, they were built from scratch. Never mind. The Ark is coming on great guns. It's amazing what we can do when we all work together. As a member of the children, I can't seem to think the feel that we should have done this. The thought of building made me nauseous before, but now I tried it myself and it feels good. I feel like I've committed an act of heresy, and yet I'm proud of what I've done. I don't know what to say. I know what to say. Engaging admiration circuits. It is wonderful, marvelous. It is unlike anything I have detected in this world before. All right. Do we have to get more loving on our settlement here to before we can do it? I'm proud to say that the work on the Ark is done now. The monsters really know how to work as a team. You're part of the team too, of course. We could have built a thing if you ain't got all the necessary items ready for us. But why didn't you tell us that building business was so much fun, huh? I love it so much, I actually decided to make myself the supervisor and oversee the Ark's construction. I think I'm adding more THs, but I can't help it. Once you get the voice going, it just kind of happens. Analyzing Ark progress. Significant progress has been made. Recalculating priorities. We should begin searching for more monsters to help our cause. I agree. It's perfect slime to bring in few faces. We can ask the newcomers if they know where John Bane's friend is. There's just one small issue. I'm not sure that there are monsters in the park. Indeed, we will need to look further afield. John Bane, to the west of here lies a sacred building, the Court of Chaos. The magistrate in charge there may know where there are more monsters who quietly await their demise. However, since the destruction began, the route has become littered with vortexes that would suck you into oblivion at the slightest slip. To walk that road is too great a risk. Okay. Bloop, bloop. Warning, warning. Enemies detected in close proximity. Battle time! Let's do this. Bleep, bleep. Shadow fiends detected. Incoming, incoming. Predator splat! Oh no! Oh, why do they have to be so aggressive? John Dane, are you ready to enter combat? Are you fully repaired and prepared? Yes, we're good to go, Noah. Understood. My exoskeleton may be old and rusty, but my battle chip is fully operational. We shall exterminate the enemy together. Once this battle is won, we can try to find a way to the Court of Chaos. Maybe then you will find your friend. But right now, the enemy is at the logic gates. Engage, exterminate, exterminate. All right. Got two right there off the bat. Got them too. They're done too. Nice. Oh, I got hit finally. There we go, down. Respawns or new spawns, whatever. It's like I feel like in like MMO land or something, you know. Like I'm telling the monsters there's respawns, you know. I was noticing that in today's video. I was talking about healing. I'm podding. Like that's totally from like playing MMOs. Holy crap! This is kind of like Burning Crusade, you know, the Hellfire Peninsula kind of feel to it. I think this is like a Cyclops thingy. Standing in his foot, not on it. That was easy enough. Nice. Got a level out of that. Okay. John Dane reaches level 33. His maximum hit points increase. Did it drop something? It dropped the shield? Victory! I'm glad that's over. At least the Ark doesn't seem to have suffered any significant damage. Why does Battle Thieves attack us all of a sudden? What's the deal with the monsters anyway? They don't seem to understand that we're trying to speak with them. Perhaps they're not monsters at all. Cannot see for certain, but my theory is that they are avatars of pure destruction, born from the violent energy of the master himself. They came when you repaired me and again. Mike, thank you for the scary 6. Going back to work. Have a nice night. You have a nice night, man. God dang. Thank you for the support, man. You have a good evening. Again, I hope you're enjoying yourself on the server too, brother. It seems the act of building arouses their anger. I calculate that more will return to wipe us out. We must be on high alert. Bloop. Sprinkler system activated. The flowers have all dried up, Miriam. Watering the sprinkle drip crew blorp. No! What's the matter with you? No! Bleep, bleep, bleep. Entering automatic shutdown mode, powering off. Goodbye, Miriam. Bloop. Oh, that's not funny, but so. What did it drop? Let's go check. It's this way. Ooh, a hero shield? Hell yeah, I'll use that. Because that's way better than this. Hey, that looks familiar to me. What's up, Lord Loin? How you doing, man? Oh, we gotta talk to him. Oh, no, Noah, you fought courageously, but a robot your age should know better than to overload yourself. Bleep. Life signs detected. Execute. Reboot. Program. Bleep, bleep. Reboot. Program. Failed. Troubleshooting. Rupture detected in air vent. Elevated risk of overheating. That doesn't sound good. We have to get him a new air vent before he goes out with a bang. Let me guess. I learned how to make an air vent. An exhaust shaft that serves to clear the air. Connect it when placed adjacently. Okay. I'm sure that the timer is going to be really bad, so we better hurry up and do this. Air vents. Bleep, bleep. Overheating threshold will be exceeded in T-minus. John Bain, we don't have much slime left. You need to get a wibble on. Did you make that air vent? Do we need to repair Noah yet? Go on then, install the air vent quick before it explodes so we all get splatted. Yes. I'm welding it in. That's awesome. Air vent installation successful. Initiating reboot program. Please wait. They with us. They with no one. We can't do with this without you. Bleep, bleep. Greetings. Assault Android number 048 at your service. You can call me Noah. Pleasure to meet you. Hooray! It's good to have you back, Noah. Thank you for repairing me. I may be old and rusty, but I am grateful to have my warranty extended nonetheless. All right. Cree! It's just one thing I have to know with that Noah. He had me worried thick. John Bain, it is time we devise a way to avoid the gravitational globules and search for other monsters. It's just the globules that are the problem. Mahala is an enormous place. If you go out on foot, Doomsday will have come and gone before you can bring anyone back. So what are you saying? We need to build something that lets you travel faster? My initial calculations suggest a high-velocity vehicle may be capable of escaping the gravitational pull of the globules. Maybe John Baker could be a great invention. He's a resident builder. Blueprint time? Oh. You have an idea for a vehicle in mind, but you need to see my internal components to finish the design. Understood. Commencing circuitry display procedure. Is this safe for Twitch? User warning. Please be gentle. I am more delicate. Look. Leap. Oh. Be careful with that. Bleep, bleep, that tickles. Well, John Bate, did you learn anything useful? John Bain draws out a basic buggy blueprint. All right. What's that, John Bain? It's very unusual design. Analyzing. It is a vehicle so big that it requires its own blueprint. It looks like a little filling for the monster to make. I think we'll leave this one to you, John Bain. Once it's finished, you'll be able to glide right past the gravitational globules and straight to the core of chaos. You better make a start, John Bain. The sooner you finish the car, the sooner the thirst for the monsters can start. Oh my God. Do we have any already here? We do have the, let's just take everything, screw it. All right, what do we got? What do we have? Iron blocks, pretty simple. Is there a gap in the back? There is. All right, we'll do the iron blocks first. Derp. Space bar makes it a lot easier. Space bar makes it easier. I'm gonna have that voice stuck in my head today, I can tell already. Go. There's that. All right. What else we have? Iron blocks are done. We need floorboards now. Did I get any of those? I can make them? Yes. Well, I hope the rest of your week goes pretty good, Lord Loin. I'm sorry it's not the best this. I hope you all had a good Labor Day weekend, those of you that had a Labor Day weekend. All right, so let's go ahead and put in the bent pipes in, and there's the pipes in general. So space bar, pipe, and pipe. Right, all right. Is it back here too? Hey, did I do that right? I did. I did it good. I did good. And then these come here. Oh, you had Father's Day the weekend. Well, I hope you had a good Father's Day, man. I need more of them. I got a bent pipe, baby. Yeah. A bent pipe, baby. Bent pipe. That's right. Wait, Phil's not doing lyrics in the chat. What's up, Phil? Are you okay today? Are you with us, Phil? Are you here? Are you alive? Oh, we had them already. Let's see. Okay, let's finish the pipes first. All right, is that all the pipes? And then we just have the seats and then these pieces. Okay. There's that. All right, then we just need the bench. All right, and we did not have any of those to begin with, so let's see. There they are right there. Creve! Is that vehicle done and dust? Scree! What in the world is that? How's it supposed to move without any wheels? Ah, it would seem the steam builder is not immune to failure. Oh, step into the pace. Oh, magicalness. John Bain completes the basic buggy blueprint. What is this chicory builder? Explain yourself. Very interesting. The blueprint was merely a substructure from which to build the completed vehicle. It looks jelly nice, but how does it work? Will it really be able to stop us getting sucked in by the globulous gravity? Initial scans of the internal components indicate a fuel cell that can absorb the destructive energy of the gravitational globules. The fuel cell neutralizes this energy and converts it into propellant. It is quite brilliant. Great! I don't understand a single word you said, but that sounds amazing. Amazingness confirmed. With this vehicle, we can escape the attractive force of the globules. The search for more monsters can begin. I've never laid eye upon so foul, anything so foul as to have a name. It drives like a car and looks like an insect, but you call it the Buggy. Never heard a more ridiculous name in all my life. Calculating absurdity level. Error. Overflow in calculation matrix. Loss detected in John Bain respect vector. Dang, that's kind of jacked up, y'all. Give me your hearts! I want all the hearts! Give me the hearts! Oh, control goes backwards. What goes forward? I don't know what goes forward. Shift goes forward. Whoa! No, control goes backwards. And the steering's weird. Oh, I'm gonna drive this so good. It actually goes back faster than it goes forward. All right, well, there we go. Now that we can use the Buggy, those nasty globules don't pose a problem. Internal data suggests that John Bain may be able to upgrade the Buggy further, and it could do with a lick of paint. But we can't leave. We can leave that until later, right? Just think of all the new places we can go to now. Indeed, the Court of Chaos should be accessible now. If John Bain goes there, perhaps he will acquire his friend's coordinates. But why? Oh, why did you call it the Buggy? Is this a silly name? You should have called it something more special sounding, like the Super Silver Sprinter. Yours is the same word twice in succession. Wow, these monsters are doubting. They're doubting my naming policies here. Come on, Helen. I'm just gonna congratulate you on building as fine a vessel as the Buggy. The vortexes will obstruct you no more. However, it would take much practice before you can competently control a contraption of such complexity. For you to take it for a test drive nearby. Once you have confidence in its controls, press on and pass the vortexes. Keep an eye peeled for any monsters that may be holding fast for doomsday. I want the goo with you, Tom. I know the perfect place we can take the Buggy for a spin. Very well. While he gets to grips with the controls, you can take charge of seeking out needy monsters. Yeah, let's get gooing. I can't wait to feel the wind in my... Oh, wait. I see that thing you're holding must be the turning ring. And the lever is the goo faster button. Okay, I think I've got it. Now it's probably best if you start off going nice and slowly. See what happens when you press it very lightly. Once you've got the hang of the speed lever, try and turn the wheel in whichever way you want to go. Just don't drive too fast, you might lose control completely. When you want to slam on the brakes, press control. Right, I'm the new navigator. That means you have to go where I tell you. Press shift to accelerate, control to brake, or reverse. Use WASD to turn the steering wheel. Wait, what is... WASD doesn't do anything. Oh, we can pick up blocks that way. Cool. Whoa! Squeezy as you go, Top Bane. You're doing jelly well. It looks like driving this thing is pretty tricky, but I'm sure you'll get better with slime. Can you see the gravitational globule up ahead? Try to drive through it. No, we get sucked in and squished to death if we get anywhere near one of them, but notice the Buggy will protect us. Are you ready, Top Bane? It's slime to go full throttle. All right, we're doing it. Is that all? Oh, yeah, we just drove through it. Okay. Ha! Ha! That was stupendous. We went right past the globule like it wasn't even there. This Buggy's fantastic despite its ridiculous name. Still, I wouldn't like to stop dead underneath one of those things. I still felt a bit gravity sucking us up. If we drive through at full speed, we should be safe. By the way, I forgot to mention in all the excitement, but I think I saw something back there. Turn this thing around. Let's go have a closer look. Did you know you can bounce this Buggy in the air by pressing space? If you hold down WASD while jumping, you can spin on the spot. See if you can get a space the other way. I'll show you where to go next. Press space to make the Buggy jump. You even turn mid-hop by making it easy to turn around if you hit a wall. Good job, John Bane. This Buggy is brilliant. Not only can you use that jump to leap over obstacles, but then when it goes full speed, any shadow fiend that stands in your way is sure to get splatted. Even looks like this thing has a warp drive. You put that in on purpose, didn't you? Well, now you wouldn't need to worry if you lose your way. You can just warp back. Well, I think that's enough practice for a slime being. Why don't we turn our attention to finding some monsters to bring back to our ark? I think I spotted a gooey-looking blue blobs before. Should we take a look? It's a good job you made a Buggy so spacious. We will be able to fit plenty of monster mates in here. Let's go. All right. Which way am I going? This way? Oh, snap, it did hit him. We're goomed, I say. The end of the world is nigh, but at least we'll all be splatted together. Huh? Who are you? Wait, you're Gooman. What are you doing here? You're building arcs so you can escape before Doomsday comes? What a coincidence. Oh my God. We're just saying that we didn't really want to fancy and splatted after all. When you escape, do you think we can goo with you? Take a drink every time John says goo. Die within 90 seconds from alcohol poisoning. I hear you, Father Praxton. Good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Of course! There'll be no slime buff behind our watch. We can only survive if we all work together. Speaking of which, you wouldn't know if any of the monsters within splatting distance might want to come too, would you? I seem to remember a great big hairy fellow on a rocky ledge just northwest of here. He was looking a bit gloomy. Whoa, wait. Oh, shoot. Like this, right? They're actually on it. All right, I got this. I got this. I'm good. I'm definitely a good driver. Oh, no! All right, we're good. This way. There we go. Doomsday can't be far off now. Goodbye. World, it's nice knowing you. Hmm? Are you, man? What are you doing? I can't do it. Doing here. You're building a ship to escape the nation? We certainly are. If you don't want to get squished into a puddle of gunk, you better come to the Ark with us. We'll even give you a lift. Don't mind if I do. I felt like this talk of destruction was making monkeys out of us all. I think we found all the monsters we're going to find around here. Let's go back and introduce them to the others. You remember the way back, right? In that case, you won't need me to navigate anymore. What about going back? What about teleporting back, though? Did you say this has a warp drive? Oh, we're right there anyway. Yeah, get it, man, get it. La, 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 la. We're back. Welcome back. Let's thank our new friends for a quick meet and greet. By the way, John Bay, can you see that raised platform, that arc that looks like the perfect place to park the buggy? Yeah, you mean the part where I built it at? Is that what you're talking about, Aristotle? Let's keep it there when we're back at the base. There's no chance of losing it that way. Okay. Did I didn't know I could ride them later. Is this the ark that you told us about? Will it really save us from the doomsday? It certainly will. Well, but it fitteth it well. How would you like to help out with the construction? You expect us to build it? But what did the wigwigs and the children of Hargon say? If they find out, we'll be up Sludge Creek without a paddle. Listen here, listen. Here's the deal. If you want to survive, you have to help. Without the Ark, you'll be nothing more than a splat of gunk when doomsday cometh. None of us want to squish, but feeble-minded fools. Who's Helen? Hold on. What's one of the bigwigs and children of Hargon doing here? Why, I am here to build the Ark, of course. However, it is a race against time. We must complete it before doomsday comes. Will you not join our cause? But how it's become a builder? The whole world's gone slopsy-turvy. But if Helen the Horrible says it's okay, then who are we to argue? Right, I'm going to help you. A quartet of slimes. A quartet of slimes and a bushy baboon join in the Ark building business. Lots of reading. I never read anything out loud anymore these days. Maybe a tooltip or something, you know? Maybe a note here and there, but this is a lot of reading out. I hope I'm not slaying it too bad. Like, in general, for the whole series. All right. Let's do it. John Bain, I am most pleased you are able to find more monsters to add to our burgeoning crew. I trust you are now quite proficient behind the wheel of the buggy. Yeah, sure. We're good. It's almost unthinkable that monsters like us would even ever build anything. What can you do? Needs must and all that. You're our resident builder, are you? What's you got you looking so glum? Trying to find your friend MALROTH, the Master of Destruction? Seriously? Don't make me laugh. It takes me forever to stop jiggling. The wrong voice. Even if it's true, what you say, I've got no idea how you'd ever find him. He's could be anywhere. This is one reason why we're rescuing monsters. Someone out there must know something. I just pray we can find them before doomsday comes. I kind of feel like the monsters really don't care if we find MALROTH or not. You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you, Lord Loin. Now that the Buggy is in your possession, the vortexes are no obstacle. It is time you travel to the Court of Chaos. When you arrive, seek an audience with the magistrate and ascertain the whereabouts of any nearby monsters who may wish to join us. Perhaps he will be able to provide some clue as to what has become of your friend MALROTH. Your splattles shall accompany you. Speed past the vortexes and find the Court of Chaos and bid you safe passage. All right, new destination been added to our map. Great. That's what I did. Let's get some more of this in here. Personally, I feel like if time is of the essence, like we should have already thrown down the next set of blueprints. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Let's go. Which one? I feel like I'm developing one doing this. Wait, I'm going the wrong way? Oh no! Oh, the flying, the fucker like that. Oh, that's a hole. That's another hole. Wait, what? Wait, now I can see all the map stuff? There's the Court of Chaos. It's directly behind us, okay? It's this way. Where's the end of the quest? Did we not pick up the next quest? No, we did. What? I'm just gonna drive and see what happens. It's over this way. Oh, it just pushed me off the side! Oh! So let's go and get started on this adventure. Let's head this way. This is like a good place to go. Ah, it was tickling me. It's a tree! All right, this way. Oh, it's trying to suck me in too. Holy crap. Everything's growing great. Great. Growing great. Oh, it's you can't hold forward while you're in the air or it turns you that way. Okay, gotcha. Look up there, John Bay. It's got a glimpse of something. It must be the Court of Chaos. Let's go up there and take a closer look. We don't need to worry about that gravitational globule now while we've got the Buggy. Hmm? You hear that? It sounds like someone groaning. Well, whoever it is, they might be in danger. Let's go and see if they're all right. Okay, that's what it was. Oh, God dang it. I'll get this right one day. There we go. There you go. No, we don't need the woods, but we'll finish them off now. We just dropped a Poxclaw. Who are you? My name's Draka's son. Oh God, another one. I just came down to check on the situation, but I got so scared my wings started turned to jelly. Now I can't get back to the Court of Chaos. You wouldn't be heading there yourselves, would you? Perhaps you could give me a lift in that buggy of yours. I give you directions so we don't get lost. Which way are we going? Give me directions. God, please don't suck. Oh my God. MALROTH thinks it's a Snickers bar. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going straight in. Big boy one. Going around it. The hell? Where are we? Oh, crap! Gooey, is this the court of chaos? Chaos? Looks like it oozed to be such a pretty building. Such a shame it got splatted. Those great big arms speared out of nowhere and destroyed the place. I might be committed to the cycle of destruction, but I was still very sad when it happened. Well, the magistrate is downstairs. You should meet him. He's very smart. Just take the ladder down. Okay. We'll take the ladder down. Sure. Please try to be a bit more careful. This is no time to be searching for shortcuts, you know. Let's head back up to the. Let's head to the bottom of the slope. If I give you directions from there. What? Oh no. Go in a little bit, then go up. And it gets the church right here, right? That's shirt right. Oh, we have it right there too. Is that the same thing? It is. Okay. Here we go. What? Wait, this is a buggy. It's not an actual vehicle. It's a buggy. It's just a buggy. Hey! Ooh, hello! Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. I'll take all the stuff. See the blight? Nice, nice. There we go. A little bit of shiny. Let's go with some gold right there. I'll take the gold ingots. Nice. Big chest. I don't need the earth. We have a crap ton of that already. I'm just gonna say that right now. We got infinite amounts. Now that's good. Got more health now. Nice. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let me grab these. I guess I could grab the sconces too. Ooh, in the faces. Perfect. I mean, it's all gonna get wrecked anyway, right? that where we're supposed to go? What did I just get? Citadel spear symbol. Oh, we came up behind him. Oh, hi. You expect me to come from the other direction? Well, I'm gonna borrow this right quick, man. I'm gonna grab this too. There we go. Oh, it's over here too. We're just gonna grab these ones. Yeah, and then this looks like real special here. Is this a special block? This is the battlement piece. Okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, it was the easiest way in. Who dare disturbs my prayer? Know you not the name of Zebedee the Zealous? No, I don't. Oh, you'd be surprised you to know that you are looking right at him. Yes, I am Zebedee, the mighty magistrate of the children of Hagar. You stand now in the courts of chaos. For what purpose have you come here, hated human? What? You say you are a builder. You are gathering monsters who seek to flee from the dangers of doomsday. It is folly, human. We have nothing to fear for doomsday. Our only salvation is in destruction. But why would a human risk life and limb to construct a rescue craft? The Ark, as you call it, to save the lives of monsters? I cannot allow such heresy to continue. Your Honor, forgive my rudeness, but I don't want to be destroyed. I want to escape on the Ark with the Mr. Builder. That word, builder. Yes, I remember now. The Cult of Chaos was constructed here long ago by a builder just like yourself. We merely requisitioned it for our own purposes. When our master bestowed his destruction upon this place, he sang in praise. I felt something stir behind the altar, deep behind. Jumpy, maybe you could use your mouth to break those blocks to find out what's back there. Yeah, let's do that. Is it back here? Oh, oops. What is the meaning of this? I cannot abide such reckless disrespect. We were just going to take a little look inside. You said we could. But I didn't think you'd be so brazenly tear down the walls of one of the most sacred temples. It's wrong to ever trust you, builder. You must pay dearly for this. You like destruction, though. What's the problem? I thought the children of Hagar believed destruction was a good thing. Well, yes, but, enough of your excuses. We'll be going then, right after we help ourselves with the contents of these treasure chests. Is there a treasure chest? Wait, what's that back there? There's something else back here? Yep. Is this a cheaty thing too? Oh no, it's just more holes. Can I take these? Yep. Ah, that's the only thing I really care about, really. I cannot believe it. All this time, there was a secret storeroom in the Cult of Chaos, filled with the relics of the builder who founded it. And behind the very altar to which I prayed, no less, the one thing that has never been in my power to destroy. The children of Hagar are an intriguing bunch. Not only did a builder build the buildings, they can't even squish their own altar without a builder's help. They go on and on about creationism or destruction that, without building, they wouldn't be able to destroy a thing. Silence, for the discourtesy will not be tolerated. You may think yourself slippery enough to escape my wrath, but you will not escape the master. Speaking of the master's destruction, John Vane here has a question he'd like to ask. What? Might I have any information on your friend MALROTH's whereabouts? What trickery is this? Only those in the highest echelons of the children of Hagar are supposed to... how did you know our master's name? This is too much. Much too much. First you find a secret storeroom behind the altar, and now you claim friendship with the master. Builder, you have me entirely befuddled. You are an interesting one, I'll give you that. I wish for you to take my apprentice Raxon and I to this ark of yours, so I may witness your sinful work with my own eyes. Before we go, I have a question too. Are there any monsters around here? We want to find as many as we can before Doomsday comes. Let me think. Yes. There was a masked fellow I spied lurking in the shadows beneath this hill. As I recall, he was to the north of here, sulking at the bottom of the cliff. Let us all search for him together. Convenient. Convenient. I mean, this is all nice and stuff, but, you know, I got... Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can make, you know... Yeah. How y'all doing tonight? Is everyone doing good? Thank you for joining me. Y'all doing good today? What is that? Is that like a pillar? A peculiar pillar. I thought it was peculiar. You're doing good? That's good. Good's good. I'm sure y'all are busy, like, you know, breaking rocks and, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. Where'd my buggy go? Where'd my buggy go? Where'd my buggy go? That's all good. There, that's good. That's good. There it is. I did not think that was going to happen. Hey, look! Who's over there? Let's get out of the buggy and have a word with them. Oh, God, what voice? Oh, we got shadow thingies. That was easy. Fireball! Oh. What kind of voices do you look like he makes? Cookie! Is the world going to get walloped? No. God, what would be a good voice? Good evening, good chap. If the world is going to get walloped, I might as well do some whacking myself. Oi, what are you hanging around here for? You eat with the children I got, are you? Johnny Bravo. Tell you what, got a little job for you. Damn, I'm pretty. You'll need these little beauties. How about that? Stick one of them rusty wrecking balls down where I've marked. I'm not doing his voice right. I want to make mincemeat of this wall. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's that good. Damn, I'm pretty. Which wall? This wall. Get in. That wall will never saw it coming. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know. I'm trying. I'll keep trying, though. All right. Who else wants some? We're going to blow the roof off this whole island. I can't do it. I'm going to keep messing it up. I'm trying, though. He doesn't seem to be concerned about our impending doom, does he? But you're not going to find some other monsters are quick. After him. Whoa, mama. Christmas time. Christmas time is time to give a helping hand. A helping hand. Hey, first of all, pass me a helping with mashed potatoes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Christmas time for peace. Peace and joy. And Priscilla, have a piece of that chocolate cake. Thank you. I can't do it today. My voice is too high pitched today for some reason. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's how it should be right there. I can't do it though. I'm trying. All right. Next piece I want to blow smithereens just here. Down there, look at that. His teeth. Those fangs are jelly big and those horns look sharp. Never seen like them before. You should go and collect some when you get a moment. You might be able to turn them into useful materials of the Forbidden Altar. The ones at the top are squidging too high to reach with your hammer, though. You'll have to build some kind of platform. Actually, got a better idea. You could use some of those rusty wrecking balls our new friend gave you.
Oh yeah, leave it at that. That stuff belongs to Master Destruction. They'll be able to pay if you mess with it.
Don't listen to him, Bangu and grab huge horns, titanic top teeth, and big bad bottom teeth. 3 of each should be plenty. Later, Core. You have a good one, man. Oh, there's actual scales here too. I feel like I shouldn't be using the bombs for this one. I feel like I should just be using this move right here. There we go, right here. There's that one. I forgot I could swim. I keep forgetting about this game. Like, oh yeah, I can use it like kind of like Minecraft. Pretty much. All right, let's go up. There we go. And go forward. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Oh, yeah. Right there, buddy. Right there. Get it. Get in the mouth hole. Okay, go up one and do it here. So we can put 9 of these up on one of those tables at a time. I don't know if we have a MALROTH. Let's just get the teeth and stuff and then leave the other stuff like here. I'll grab the scales we've already gotten broken down, but I feel like that we have that whole MALROTH body next to us too, and this is just kind of like redundant, but not the teeth and whatnot. We bagged ourselves a few new bits and blobs of Master Destruction. Make sure you chuck them in the Forbidden Altar when we get back to base. I'm sure they'll turn into some jelly useful stuff for the Ark. Wow, our muscly monster friend has turned into one of those ghoulish shadow fiends. Okay.
Boy, are you lot all right? Just so we're clear here, that ain't me. We gotta show them chances of who's boss before he shows us.
That's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I used to do Elvis stuff like all the time in Johnny Bravo back in the day. It's been so long. I'm like completely out of practice for something like that. There's no way. I should have made him Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. You know, or something like that. Or Ernie. Okay, Bert. Doc. Hey, Mia. What's up? Welcome to the stream, Mia.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try it. Let's see how we do it, if I can do his voice.
You, yeah. Certainly, you shady rotter.
I can't do it. My voice, I'm just like, my brain's like somewhere else.
Say, you're pretty handy for a kid.
I'm gonna stick with that for now, but that's a good call. We should have thought of that, Towson.
You've got guts. You smashed up all them bits what fell off the master. I'd never touch them things with my barge hole. Right. I've decided. I'm gonna stick with you. Let's get out of here. Destroy everything we can until we find that you can't destroy nothing no more. What's that? You're building a ship to escape doomsday? You ain't making me around, are you? You tell the truth. I'd rather not get destroyed if I don't have to. Tell you what. How's about you take me back and have a butcher's at Disakoyos?
I'm sorry to bad mood, Mia. What can we do? Here you go, Mia.
Games now. You now. Get the irons. Get the games. What you doing? Yeah, get the games. More games. What you doing?
I figured some not real nipples might get you like going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing like getting some not real nipples whenever you're in a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? First things first, mister. Do you have any other monsters near here who don't want to get splatted on Goob's Day? We want to rescue as many as we can.
You know what? I do. There's a few mates of mine knocking about near here as it happens. I'll show you where they're at. It ain't far. You got a map here? I'll give you directions. Come on. Let's go and have a shift.
Thanks. Let's scoot back to the buggy then. John Bay can drive us over. Thank you, Towson, for appreciating the awesome fake nipples. I appreciate you, Towson, for appreciating the awesome fake nipples. Or if you want another laugh at my expense, check out near the end of today's video on YouTube. You can just tell me shame, shame, shame later, just because, you know. Yeah, like Hulk did and a few others. Oh! He was there, then he was gone, then he's back again. I want to open this up some. That's what we try to do anyway. I can't promise it every day, Mia, but that's the goal. At least forget about it. I guess that forgetting about it helps someone feel better, at least for a temporary amount of time, so. Wait, I had the bombs. Sorry, guys. Sorry, me. Holy crap. Oh, it won't blow up the church. Or did it? I can't tell. So how do I warp back to the buggy? No, that's not it. What's the warp back to the buggy control? Mao? I don't know what Mao is. Nice, we made it through. All right, there's people, there's folks to save over here. Over there, John Bay, another monster. Let's bounce out of the buggy and have a word. Down. Oh, nice smack. We'll call him Macho Bravo. I swear, as a warrior of the immortal cores, to serve our order for all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefields below, and be born again in unholy Valhalla. Saying that, there's no coming back after Doomsday. No more being reborn. It's funny. The notion doesn't chill me to the bone anymore. You what? You've built an ark and you want me to hop aboard and escape? You bonehead! Why do I want to do that? I'm just about to be freed from all eternity of armed conflict. Doomsday can't come soon enough. Hey now! You don't have to look at me, look so glum. Wait, you're not angry at me, are you? Crikey! If looks could kill, all right. I'll consider your offer, but only if you can persuade the rest of my unit to come too. 2 of the boys are up behind me somewhere. I haven't seen the Sarge, but he can't be far off. If you can talk all of them around, come and find me again. Yep. Oh, they're up there. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. That wasn't that bad of a jump. Here, he's up there. They're all gonna sound the same, y'all. Kind of. Let's not do this. Let's just do this. I swear as warrior of the mortal course, to serve our order all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefield below, be born again in a holy Valhalla. But soon that curse we lived in when Doomsday destroyed everything with bones, shattered power, there'll be nothing to come back to. I'll be finally free. Yeah. One of the others told you to come up here and talk to me about escaping on an ark. Well, I suppose we'll hurry and have a quick look before I get turned bone dust. Count me in. What a surprise. Yeah. I bet you it had the illusion of choice too. Would it just smack? Oh no. I'm spamming the space button when I fall. I'm sorry I didn't show you, but I'm just spamming it because you can't use your blanket here, but just to catch yourself, so you can kind of floaty time a little bit, but not massively.
Tasty goodness has arrived.
Oh, gee, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good morning-ish, not. Good evening. Hello. How's it going? How's that? Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you for the scary 3. Much appreciated as well. Good evening to you too, Dragon Master. How's it going today? Hey, Drax, man. I swear. They've already said this. We've already read this. We've already said this. Huh? My brother in Armbones asked you to persuade me to board your ark and escape eternal death. And that's me twice. Hey, this will take a funny bone. I actually quite like being reincarnated. Job security, you know. And in fact, you might as well jump off here. I'll bring your vote in the fall. I'll come back good as new. I'm a member of the Immortal Corps. Oh, we gotta go down there now. We do. Oh, crap! I swear as a warrior of the mortal course to serve our order for all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefields below, and born again in the unholy Valhalla. Another fresh start. I just couldn't. Oh. Another fresh start. I just wish I could have said goodbye to everyone before I died. I hope they're doing all right. Huh? You're pulling my leg, jumping. Splottle, it's really you! Griswold, you're alive! We all thought you got splatted! I thought I told you, I can't die. I'm undead. A little thing like death won't stop a warrior of the mortal course. Anyway, what are you doing all the way out here? Tell you what, let's get out of this hole first. You can fill me in on the details later. We found Griswold! Wait, what's over here? Hey, you, me? That's the wall! With lots of baddies. So F. Warp list. Oh, we can just do that. Okay. Yes. Come on, guys, get in. Oh, get out. We gotta talk to him now. He's gonna sound just the same as Griswold. Well, you managed to talk them all into this Barney escape plan, I see. I know I said to consider your offer, but the more I think about it, the more I want doomsday to come. Being undead's a curse, make no bones about it. I'll be hearing none of that talk, soldier. Where's your backbone, huh? I swore to serve the chorus forevermore. And John Bain here might be the best chance of living that long. Ah! Sergeant Griswold, sir, please forgive me. I didn't recognize you there. All right, I'll come with you. Too right, you will. Come on, John Bain. I want to see this arc of yours with my own sockets. Is that your buggy? Then let's get going. We're gonna fit all these monsters in our buggy. You're super duper recruiter, John Bain. The arc is really starting to fill up now. But it's not slime to goo home yet. Didn't Mr. Muscles mark on your map where more monsters might be? All you have to do is follow those directions. Let's get gooing. All right, let's get gooing. Oh, we do have everybody here. Everybody is here. Nice. Everybody's inside. Whoa, what is that? Oh, this is broken blocks. I don't know. It looks like it could be a little bit bigger. Who's that? Let's get out of the buggy and say hello. I have no choice in that. They actually literally kicked me out. I felt kind of on the spot. I don't know what the voice do. What was voice was we using that one time? I don't even remember. God dang. Why did I get to put this? Why does Scott my Monday have to be like this? Old new voices. Yeah. This is the times where you wish you had a voice mod, but you don't use voice mods. It'll be full doomsday before long, and in eternal darkness. Not even my echolocation will be of use. Who are you? What do you want with me? You want me to stop feeling sorry for myself and join your ship, which we're all sent away on to escape the destruction? It's a very generous offer, but you can't expect me to come with you right off the bat. Besides, my buddy's strapped to the black void behind me. I can't just take wing and leave her behind. If you go to bat for me and get her out of here, I think about your offer. It's pitch black in there. Let's leave the buggy out here and go on foot. If we were to lose sight of it in the darkness, we might never find it again. But I can warp to it. And where are you talking about? Oh, over here. Oh, do I have the millennium? I didn't bring a crafting table with me. Let's eat. And we're going straight in. Right there, talk. Who are you? I thought I was the only one in here. Ah, but who cares? The world's about to end. At least I don't have to watch it happen. I'm blind as a bat in here. It's why I came in the first place. It was scary at first, but I got used to it. And I'll even bat an eyelash down. As far as I'm concerned, if you can't see it, it doesn't exist. If only my dingbat buddy out there could see the light and come into the darkness with me. Bats of a leather should stick together. Eek! She's out there waiting in the wings for me right now, really? I suppose I should go say something, take her under my wing and persuade her to join me in the darkness. Do you remember how to get back out? Just due west, whichever way that is. It helps there's a question mark, or the exclamation, check mark over there. Eek! My eyes, the light, it burns! I've never been anywhere so dark in my life. He was wibbling with fear the whole time. All right, Where's the bad brain? If I want her to join me in the darkness, I suppose I'll have to put up with a little light. Go on, lead the way. Eek! Eek! You persuaded my friend to come out of the darkness. Eek! Why are you sending human to rescue me? You don't want to see the world get destroyed, do you? If you join me in the darkness, you wouldn't have to see a thing. Eek! 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 How bad ignorant can you be? I'm not ready to give up and die, never was. Besides, the human cities built an ark to escape the end of the world. And there's a place for us on board. What do you think? We'd be bat-poop crazy not to go. Eek! An ark, eh? Just when I thought there was nothing left in this world worth seeing. All right, I'll go with you. I want to get a bad side view of this ark. Well, Jumpy, I think that's all the monsters we're going to find around here. Let's head back to the ark. Now, which way was it? If we go back through that cave where we splattered that gooey goon, then head south. I think I can remember now. Okay, I'm the navigator again, so just follow my directions. First slop, the cave. Exactly, Drexman. Northwest. Come on, gang! I feel like I need to be on the other side of this. Maybe we can go around. Ooh. Maybe we're going the wrong way. Probably are. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's great. Oh, holes! Pretty much, Sexualster. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. So, this is your ark? Mind if I have a sneaky snoop around? We gotta put this in the spot. Hey, hey, back up! That's a lot of freaking things. So, this is your ark, huh? You must have worked your fingers to the bone to build this thing. You know, after I fell into that void before I... Bleep. Activating greeting protocol. Griswold, you are alive. Welcome back. Well, look who it is. Noah and Grenville. You two certainly are a sight for sore sockets. It's the prince to see you. I thought we lost you for good.
Zebedee, it's been a while. How do you fare?
I fare as well as you. I'm here because of the builder. His story is quite fascinating. One heresy after the next, yet he claims to count the master as a personal friend.
Quite. Did he also tell you that he is aware this world is an illusion? Not that it matters. Everything will be destroyed. First our world, then his. However, since I met John Bain, I've begun to question my own beliefs. I'm no longer safe or certain that destruction is the right path.
Then we must forge a new one, and I and my disciples shall join your crew. I look forward to seeing what course our young builder embarks upon.
Griswold, Zebedee, Draxon, a hood, a pair of silver bithus, and a trio of Chasmonauts join the crew of the Ark.
Yay, complete! Yay, okay.
John Bain, you have done exceedingly well in rounding up more monsters for the Ark. Zebedee tells me you have even acquired building materials at the Court of Chaos. Now, monsters, lend me your ears. If we are to escape destruction on Doomsday, you must all do your duty. You must help us to build this Ark. Oh, What you trying to say? No one ever told me nothing about the noble building. Or members of the Children of Archon. We destroy things. I ain't gonna be no builder. Got it?
Put a sock in it, you big bone beefcake. You either help John Bane or jog on, live or die. It's your choice. What is it, John Bane? Do you have something to say? Yes, he does. He wants to find his friend, and you still haven't answered his question. One more slime. Do you know where MALROTH is? I cannot say with great certainty, but I expect the massive destruction may be found within the walls of Hogon's castle. Eek! That's Hogon's castle over there, isn't it? That is Hogon's castle. It was right in front of my eyes all this time. How did I not realize? I know not how it came to be here. Could this be the master destruction's formidable power at work? Eek, I would have tried going over there on a wing and a pair. I forgot his voice already. If I were you, your buggy hasn't even got any wings. Even if we had means to fly, the castle is surrounded by powerful vortexes, not to mention a magical barrier. How we might break through it is anyone's guess. So I think we might know where MALROTH is, but that information is not going to ooze us. Solving one problem is only dressed up a handful more. I think I need to take a voice break. Bleep, bleep. Congratulations, John Bane. You have acquired new data pertaining to your friend's expected coordinates. That's right, but we still have plenty of problems in our way. Like how to get to that floating island and how to break through the unbreakable barriers surrounding it. Engage self-calming procedure, Barisplottle. We can upgrade the Buggy. We have the technology. Hope has not run out. Let's think about that later. What we need now is another blueprint. Affirmative. We have more monsters than ever before. We must introduce the newcomers to the basics of building. It is time to generate another blueprint, John Bane. Which section of the arc will you focus on this time? The outer walls and the undercarriage. Input approved. Once these sections are finished, the arc will begin to resemble its final structure. Building outer walls would be easy enough, but the undercarriage seems a little tricky. Clearly, you can't expect us to lift the arc off the ground. You can leave that to us. All we have to do is dig down and make a space. If there's anything we're good at, it's smashing stuff. That's a great idea. Come on, everybody, let's clear the rocks so we can start work on the other arc's underside. They're doing it. Nice. All right, we're all clear down below. That's one bone of contention out of the way. Easy enough when we all work together, huh? Bleep, bleep, affirmative. Blocks obstructing undercarriage construction cleared. John Bane, everything is ready for you to draw the next blueprint. Commencing in 5, 4, 3. Yeah! Oh. John Bane draws out an arc blueprint. Yay! Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Let me see. Over 601 more spaceship walls. Look at that. All right. I mean, I've never built an arc before, so, well, I have, but not, well, I have here too. Never mind. I just don't remember. I really honestly don't remember. All right, we'll just go craft all the stuff we need to craft and throw it in the hole. It flies away in safety, Draxman. It's tremendous. The Ark is really coming together, but what's going on with the undercarriage? I can't see very well from here.
Well, of course you can't see it up here, numbskull. The undercarriage is underneath the Ark.
Bleep, bleep. I calculate that when this blueprint is complete, the Ark will almost be fully operational.
Ready to begin building, John Vane? The truth is, while you were busy drafting this blueprint, we were prepared a little something to help things run smoothly. Just an ordinary
Storage bay.
yes. Rather routine, you may think, but what is important is its contents.
Affirmative. I built the spaceship wall and iron blocks that have been placed inside. And I helped by collecting loads of the scarred bits of the MALROTH's body while we're out thirsting for the Mothers. Being half of construction supervisor, I'll do my best to see the survival of all the basics of the building. There's just one favor I have to ask. Can you put any other things we need in storage bay for the last time? All right, Mothers, let's get to work building the Ark's fuselage and other carriage. Time for the aces. Scree! My God. Let's see what we need to make right quick. Oh no, you have a quest too. What a strange contraption you have here, John Vane. The Ark, you call it? Looks as if you were plucked right out of another world. Did that defective Ottoman put you up to this, or did the idea come from that leather-bound tome upon your back, perhaps? I beg your pardon? You wish to keep the contents of that book secret? It only makes me all the more curious. But anyway, on to more pressing matters. I hear you are using the Forbidden Altar to summon forth raw materials. Is that not a large undertaking for a single person? However, we had a summoning chamber. Outfitted with the right equipment, we monsters may be able to do some of the legwork for you. In fact, I imagine the Haven of Hargon's chapel could be converted into a summoning chamber quite easily. First, place a Forbidden Altar and a storage bay in the chapel. And you also need an unholy altar to pray for a successful summoning. One should already be in place. Furthermore, you must furnish the room with sinister sconce and a false idol, so that we do not forget to thank the master for his bounty. Finally, once you place two
Peculiar pillars
inside the summoning chamber, will be complete. Perhaps you pocketed a false idol when you pillage one of the unholy sites. If not, I am sure a builder of your ability would be able to make one yourself. False idol, a sinister statuette to which the children of Hargon offer Odysseus oaths. All right, so we gotta go bring these over here now. Get our iron too. All right, let's get that done right quick. That should be quick and simple. Like every time I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. There's that, and then storage bay. We gotta make one of them. I could grab the one that's right there, but I had the pillars already from earlier. Holy crap, we need to make them a lot of crap. Storage, yes. I'm actually prepared for this. Now, we need that, and we need these. Can I put them here? Can they count? It's still at the second level. No, that doesn't count. What did I make then? It just says the Ark. So they ought to be at ground level. I guess they got it handled. Hey, give me all your hearts right quick. Only 35 more hearts to go. What room is this? It just says Ark. Oh, that's great. That's great. Let's just go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and see what these teeth give us. Like 32 blocks. Holy crap. Let's see something here, too. Let's go ahead and craft some of these. Craft 2 of these. Craft. I have plenty of these back at home. I only have about 10,000, but we could use some of them if I was at home. 30 of those. Let's do. Have the stuff for that too. Good, good, good. I don't have enough. All right, let's hold off on that for a second. And they said they had spaceship parts already. Oh, there wasn't enough. Okay. We'll work that out in a second. The other room. We just need one of those shiny ones. Oh yeah, the blue lights. Thank you. Burr to burr. And then these there too. Okay, there we go. Nice. Anything else? Yes. Pipes. More pipes. I like how they went futuristic with this too. So you're in this in the monster like world or whatever it is, and it's like, you know, desolate and wasteland and stuff, and you're building a spaceship in it. There it is. And then let's put this in. Oh, I had some light boxes on me. You need that too? Okay. Maybe not. And then that goes on our hot bar later. Is that it? Oh, I had some on my other bar too. There we go. And then put these on here. There we go, we're good. Yeah, yeah, everybody get in here. Yeah, let's jump around. Yeah, good job. Everybody get excited. Woo! Actually, let me go ahead and ring this. Do I have enough? Ah. Oh, we gotta grab this too. Ah! Wait, it was wood. It wasn't gold. Never mind. I thought it was gold. Screw it. We're doing it. I missed big bolts. Okay, thank you. Didn't I make them? Wait a minute. I think I did. Let's wait and have him yell at us, Dragon Master. Good eye, though. I guess we should talk to him. The summoning chamber is complete. This is the most propitious. All you need to do now is stick some of the master destruction slopped off scraps in the storage bay. We'll take care of the rest. May I ask you a question, John Bane? It's something that's plagued me since we first chanced to meet. How, pray tell, did you, a human and a builder, strike a friendship with a master? I simply cannot wrap my head around it. You simply happened to meet each other and became friends. Neither of you knew he was the master of destruction at the time, and nor does it matter now that you do. Poppycock! Cannot believe what you've claimed. Heed my words, Builder. Creation and destruction are fundamentally irreconcilable forces. Sooner or later, the balance will tip, and one will extinguish the other. Hey, John, Bane! Construction of the Ark is going jelly well, wouldn't you say? I'm sure it'll look superb once it's finished. Everybody's on board with the plan. The progress continues like it has so far. Green! Green! This is a big one! The tremor is indication that our master strength grows ever greater. He may only now be stirring from his long slumber, but his preparations for doomsday are in full swing. Bleep, bleep. I estimate that doomsday will arrive when he has fully awoken. John Bane, you're mates with the master, right? None of us have ever met him. Can you tell us what kind of bloke he is? Yeah, he puts pumpkins on his head and dances. He likes flexing his muscles in front of half-naked miners. I mean, he's not lying. Do not take us for fools, John Bane. The master structure will never partake in such puerile pastimes. Psst. Pardon me, but the countdown timer for doomsday is ticking. We must finish constructing the Ark. John Bane, we need you to prepare all the necessary building materials. If you need more raw materials to make extra items, you must process the molten body parts of our master in the Forbidden Altar. I know! We've been doing this whole time! Please bear in mind that each body part only produces certain materials. Try transforming different parts until you find the materials you need. Great! All right, Mothers, you heard the robot. It's time to resume construction of the Ark. You can wait. You can wait. I did get gold. Can I put another one in here? I don't care. We're just putting it right here. Where's this one at? All right, let's get the light boxes in and those bolts. All right, where are the? I don't see them in my bag. There they are, right there. Good eye. There we go. I see them in my bag. They're not in my bag anymore. You'd appeal that the Ark's construction is proceeding apace. However, I still worry that doomsday will strike before we are able to finish. John Bane, would you ring the Builder's bell once? This is the first time I haven't done it before him. Would you ring the Builder's bell once again so that the tremendous scintillations entice small monsters to us? If we are short-handed, short-clawed, and short-oozed, a larger crew would increase our chances of completing the Ark in time. It is the energy the others offer to you that allows you to ring the bell so loud, yes. We need more of it. Pray aid our ailing allies, but do not lose sight of our ultimate goal. The first time! I need 16 more. Come on, people. Get to work. I guess we could do some quests. It's great! It's great! It's John Bane. The Ark is coming along nicely. And all thanks to your supervisor, me. I tell you, all this is strenuous work makes the monster is ravenous. Problem with it, don't know how to build a full stomach. But I know who asked. Can you construct a gory and Grilloff so I can fill my grumbling tummy? All the room leaves is a meaty marshy mountain, storage bay, and a brick barbecue. To make a meaty marshy mountain, you'll first need a rule of a Gorgath board. From them, vile vines, manky meat, and frogeth tooth. If you're struggling to find the ingredients or you need me to remind you of the recipe, all you have to do is fast. Just make sure when you build it in the ark, that you build the ark. That way when we escape, we can cook all the food stuff and stuff out for West Philly. Yeah, I know it's Towson, but I like doing it myself. It's kind of fun. It's fun. Meaty, marshy mountain, decorative item. A smorgasbord of slimy meats only a monster could appreciate. Can be used to store food and drinks. Okay, I can make this now. Yeah, we're gonna do that in just a second. Let me go and get these bonfires up. I keep forgetting about that too. Oh, there they are right there. All right, I think I'm good on iron now. I guess I should do it, Towson. God dang it. I don't want to do it though. I want to do it myself. Are these extras that I didn't need? Ring the bell! Ring the bell! Base level 2. And max space levels 2. Yay! The population of John Bane's base just got a little bigger. John Bane learns a load of new recipes. Citadel column. Tainted glass window. Unholy altar. And there's the helm that we needed. Ah, the sound of the bell gives me the whipples. I can't speak for the others, but I want to build even more than before. The amphibia helm. In that book of yours, John Bane, we can use it to steer the ark. And look, some more monsters must have heard the bell. If they want to join us, they'll be jelly welcome. Bleep, John Bane, initiate welcome procedure. Yeah, give me your hearts. But I don't need them anymore, but give them to me anyway. Gah! We heard this strange ringing sound and took wing over here. What in the world are you not doing here? Gah! You're a builder, this is your ark, and we'll knock me down with a feather. We'd better destroy it and stand back. Wait just a second. Now, listen here. We don't accept that sort of behavior on our ark. Not when construction is nearly complete. Why don't you join us instead? For the children of Hargon faith! Silence! There's no ifs, buts about it. Now hurry up and start building. John Bane is firm friends with the Master of Destruction. If you do not help, you will be exterminated. Ah, blimey! Friends with the Master? That's quite a feather in your cap. All right, we'll lend a hand. A pair of gremlins and a gaggle of gargoyles join the crew of the Ark. Nice. All right, they're in here. What was I doing? I don't even, I was gonna craft that thing over there, I remember, okay. Holy crap. There we go, we can build this now. Build another one of them. And then we gotta build one of them. And then where's this? I need to make the Gorgon's board first, and that's made over in this. Okay. Let's give them this. I want to put that in there too. Is this where we're gonna do the place? And then, do I have the stuff at the smorgasbord? I don't have the mushrooms. I need the mushrooms.
The bill hath had exactly the desired effect. With a larger crew, we may yet complete the arc before doomsday heralds our ruin. Time is of the essence, John Dane. The master of destruction grows more powerful with every passing moment.
There's no surprise creation, destruction, opposing forces. When the creative force strengthens, so too does the destructive counterpart to even the balance.
Most astute observation. Hargon is wiser than all of us combined.
John Bane, it appears you are lured here from the real world for a very specific reason. If what you are implying is true, this is troubling indeed. We must convene with Adam. Hey, you guys, no flacking! If you're the children, the hot top brass and everything, we're sore-handed. Enough of that for that this. Stop wasting time and start building. That includes you too, John Bane. You can twiddle your thumbs on the blueprint's finished. Back to work. God dang. He ain't messing around. He ain't messing around at all. He's serious business. He's like, get your butt to work, fool. All right, we gotta make a smorgasbord. We gotta find mushrooms. How's tricks, John Bane? The arc's really coming along now, huh? It gives me certain pride to know I helped build this. Saving us monsters is all well and good, but we're not the only life forms or dead forms around here that are hurtling towards oblivion. I want you to save the plant life too. It might look like a bony old brute, but I'm actually a hard horticulturist at heart. If we had a creepy conservatory on the ark, I could peruse plants to my heart's content. The local flora here is actually very interesting, I'll have you know. You can turn into Hardy Tucker, and it looks lovely to boot. Just stick a storage bay in a room, along with 4 budding foxgloves and 2 blooming foxgloves, and you create yourself a creepy conservatory. You find the flowers growing on the cliffs nearby, so don't be bone idle. Nip out and pick some up. So he wanted the storage bay with it. Okay. Okay. We should have everything for this one. Let's put it over here. So we got to make the storage room, but this is what he wants in here. We need to get more budding ones. How big is this one? And let's go get another one. There they are right there. Holy crap. I knew they were right there. I knew the whole time. Just see if you guys are paying attention or not. You know what I'm saying? Glad I was here to find it. I'll grab that too. Why not? And let's grab another one of these. That seems like fun. There's 2 of them. We might need more crunchy times later anyway, so might as well just grab them. I know that if this was like quote unquote like real life and I had to eat this stuff, and if it's like what the description says, I would probably go die of starvation. Because I would eat it, but I would not be able to keep it down. All right, let's go make this. Those gremlins, they don't mess around. Creepy conservatory built. That creepy conservatory is exactly what I was after. When I'm stressed out, looking at flowers soothes me to the bone. Now that I think about it, I'm glad I didn't chop your bounce off in the end. I blame this stupid sword for my bad attitude back then. Holding a weapon in your hand all the time just makes you want to swing it at someone, you know? You kidding? Another monster like me nearly chopped your noggin off when you were a prisoner on a ship? Why am I not surprised? It's our nature to chop first, ask questions later. On behalf of the animated skeletons everywhere, I apologize. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. I want to thank you. Without your help, I would never have gotten to see Aristotle, Grenville, or Noah again. So thanks, John Bain. I'll do everything in my power to bring you and your mate to the Master Destruction together again. I owe you that much. You're welcome, Grim. Yeah, just splooge them everywhere. That's gonna get all their attention. Ah! I think we're good to go for a while now, honestly. I really think we're good to go. We'll just wait. We gotta finish this one. So. Not that. Well, we gotta eat that later. And let's put that away. I meant to have that up there and that up there. That's what we have to do. Okay. So, we need to put this in, and this in, and then cook it. Well, within the realm of the game, this does kind of look like an arc coming together. We'll see how it goes. Might as well eat anyway, we're hungry. There you go, Towson, he's doing it. Man, they can build without even looking? Holy crap. All right, so we have that. And Gorgon's board. And then we go down here and make this. That looks like something from Beetlejuice, doesn't it? Like the cartoon? Hey, babes. True that. It does need more spiders on it. That is true. I'm very impressed with the gory grill house. You made for us. Thanks. You definitely the cook and those monsters. We've made something we can fix it in the Thor's Bay. Then you can help yourself. I like you, John Bain, but I think you're a little bit of a strange customer. You wait for the holy odd man of the Cathedral of Hargon, the enemy of all builders, and then make yourself their center of attention by building stuff. And on top of it all off, you say the Master Destruction is your best buddy. Don't worry about MALROTH, John Bain. I'm certain you'll see your friends through this. Hey! I can sense something and it's coming closer. Oh my God, just let me get in here and put some, I'm gonna let them do some cooking for me though, for sure. Here, have that. And cook those for me, man. And cook that too. Don't you laugh at me! Suffer and fuck at theirs. Don't you laugh at me! Bleep, bleep, warning, warning. Threat detected. Monster attack imminent. John Bain, I have detected the presence of shadow fiends in close proximity. We must not allow them to damage the Ark. Are you ready to engage the enemy? Yes, we are. Bleep, my nuts may be rusty, but I will fight nonetheless. No, you don't. You need to chill, Noah. John Bain, I can hear the scrap heap calling my serial number. I cannot predict if I will remain operational capacity after this battle, but I will not power down quietly. Monsters versus monsters, let's go! The squats. Oh my god, look at all the words. That is a lot of words. Oh, dingbat, let's fight. The enemy's split-attacking. If the enemy, this is bad. You're finished, caw-caw. These are the ogre guys. I'm clicking buttons really good right now. Like super. Oh, I just got the guy! Didn't mean to do that. Oh, snap. That's a big tree? It's a big tree? There, another group of them. What is this? Oh, this is a werewolf thing? Big werewolf thing? No, it's the monkey boy. It's the monkey boy. Nice! Here, I'll let them all just surround him and go crazy. Have fun. You get it, boys. Get it. There you go. Oh, shoot. What is that? Oriel armor. Illustrious armor blessed by the benevolent Rubis herself. Defense 61. Nullifies damage from terrain. Reduces fire and ice damage. John Bain reaches level 34. His maximum hit points increase. I'm looking pretty sharp, y'all. Serious business right there. Not only did we give those hoodious shadows the good splatting, we protected the Ark. Indeed, until recently, destruction was all I knew, all I cared for. But now, I know the value of protecting that which one holds dear. Creating things and defending one's creations is certainly a more taxing undertaking than crushing one's enemies and seeing them driven before you and hearing the lamentations of the women. And yet, I find it oddly satisfying. I always considered myself a devoted acolyte to the children of Hargon, yet recent revelations have tested my convictions. But now that test is over. I wash my hands of destruction, for it tears the path to salvation beneath our very feet. The way forward can only be built. I have reached the same conclusion. From this moment on, we build, build, build. Long live the builder. Jabe, why do you look so glum? Everyone's saying how great it is to be a builder. I thought you'd be squidging happier. Disengage, gloominess, inquiry, protocol, aerosplattle. Engage, productivity, vector. The threat from the Shadow Fiends has passed. Let us return to work on the Ark. That's right, builder relations. We're looking pretty stellar now. I gotta say this. I gotta say, we look pretty dang stellar. He's outside. Oh, we can ring the bell. Greetings, Dalbane! As you know, as monsters are perfectly capable of building the Ark, so long as we have all the items we need, but therein lies the problem. Leap, I calculate that we do not have the correct materials to complete the Ark or upgrade the Buggy. Ha! You need more materials?
It's a bit beyond but a brain like me. But don't you turn the Master's multi-body parts into materials? Perhaps there's one out there you haven't found yet. In fact, I think I spotted something when I was out on the wing earlier. It was this great big thing and an
Enormous eyeball. Bleep, bleep. Extrapolating from existing data sets, I estimate that one of these eyes will possess tremendous energy.
There's only one thing for it, Balbane. Take Earth throttle with you and bring home the
Enormous eyeball.
back. Five to be enough.
God dang, they were like, bam. It was like they were watching me drink or something. They're like, what? It was like he was squeezing out a heart for me, like. Are you coming with me? You coming with me, Earth Bottle? All right. Oh, it's whenever I get off. Okay. So, I guess I go this way. Ah! Get ran over. So you play this game and you're playing with mouse and keyboard. Just don't press W when you're driving. Just hold shift. Guess we can go up and jump down or something. How many monsters are gonna? Well, we aren't gonna pick up any monsters. We're just gonna say how many more. Like the first time we grabbed monsters, it was pretty filled. The second time we grabbed monsters, it was like straight up, like y'all were saying, party bus. I thought I might have to take a right. Oh, wait, maybe we do. It's this way. Have we been this way? Was that a circle? I don't even know. Whatever. Okay. Oh, it's down below. Oopsie. Oh, we gotta go through the cave hole again? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. And what's he doing there? I hope he's not dangerous. More to the point, that gargoyle said he saw an enormous eyeball somewhere around here. Could it be that gigantic loop of glowing red goo? It looks a bit creepy, but at the same time, it's quite pretty. Anyway, maybe that big pink chap knows something. Let's go and ask. Doomsday. Kaboomsday. Soon. Monstrous eyeball landed. Big bang. What? Ah! I have a mind to blow up any fool who dares disturb my dreams of destruction. No, you're not the name of a damned inaudible. No, I don't. Well, you don't now. For I am he, a damn Grand Inquisitor of the Children of Hargon. Let the name ring long aloud in your ears like a mighty explosion. You two are certainly unlikely pairing. What's the human boy doing all the way out here in the company of metal slime? What? You came to collect the master's instructions? Enormous eyeballs. I see. Then glass your gaze with that giant great red orb. What you see consists inside. I just hope you're a competent swimmer and not too squeamish. By the way, when you say collect, you do mean to handle the master's relics with the utmost respect, don't you? Oh, cool. Is there any breakpoints there? Okay, there's a little thing to stand on over here. Kind of. Okay, there's eyeballs up there. Let's go. There's wings too. Can't take the wings. I just want to double check that. And that's just more of the same, right? Yeah, it is. Is there oxygen here? Am I getting oxygen? Let's see, is there any oxygen up top? Yeah, there is. Okay. So, I'm wasting stamina for sure here. Okay, can I go over here? Is there a little hole in here, maybe? No, there's no breakpoints there. Let's go over here right quick. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Give me. There we go. There it is. I was like, God dang it. Okay. I just want to explore it first before we go in earnest for the eyeballs. Now we're going to go for them pretty hard. All the ones I see, we're going to go for right now. I just fell straight down as I did that. Okay, then don't swing your hand. What the hell? All right, so let's go land on this. And it still made me go down, okay? Let's go over here. There's that one. And there's that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get a little excited there, aren't we? There's that one. There's one over here. We're going for them all. Screw this noise. I forgot it's swimming, not. Let's go land over here, maybe? Just gonna grab all the eyeballs. If there's eyeballs, we're grabbing them. Is there one left? No, there's two left. Okay, there's eyeballs. Is that all the eyeballs? I think that's all the... I don't think there's any more eyeballs. I think if there was any more eyeballs, we would see the eyeballs. I'm gonna go with that's all the eyeballs. I just did his voice. I was so enveloped by the eyeballs and I reinforce it. Guru! How dare you? God, can I watch the VOD back real quick? God dang it. Oh, how dare you? You swore you would... No, I'm using the same voice. I was thinking of Shane. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, you swore you would treat the master side with respect. I didn't expect you to take the hammer to them. Whatever. I'm gonna mess up his voice anyway. Let's go with the voice. Let's choose the voice anyway. He changes the voice.
Hand and all instructions will rain punishment down upon you for infliction. Punish you seriously.
No, we're not good with that. How would you be quiet? Listen for a change. You're one of the big splots the children of Hargon, aren't you? Well, it just so happens that we're cooperating with your friends Helen and Zebedee. You should join us. You know Helen and Zebedee? Why did you not tell me this earlier? I'm gonna mess it all up. Very well, I'll return with you. As we travel, we'll confess to me all that you have done. Or blow up myself. Is that your vehicle over there? I'm messing up his voice. God dang it, I thought I was happy with his voice and I thought I had it down. I'm so fired. How are we gonna give him a ride? I have a dog demon's crotch on my back. Yeah, I do. Whatever. It's funny that this thing doesn't drive any better or worse with extra weight on there. I think so. I wish it wouldn't do that because it's kind of hard to see. It's a wall there, guy. It's a wall there too. It's a wall here. Yep, we're gonna have to worry about food when we get home. It kicks me out. All right, go this way. What's up, North? How you doing? Must be the ark you told me so much about. I was expecting a wooden ship, not this mechanical monstrosity. Let's do whatever voice. It's gonna be kind of like Dex. Remember Dex? Remember how whatever voice it felt like doing for Dex was gonna happen? That's damn. John Bain, as a builder, you are the critical component in this mission. I talked to the wrong person. Wait. All right, 97% already? Holy crap. I wasn't even paying attention. So, this is the ark you say. You guide us all to salvation. And are these the monsters you claim aided you in the building effort?
We'll admit, Adam.
I see the builder's silver tongue has won even you over. Ah, long time no see, you two. Indeed, the builder has told me all about what is happening here. I still have many unanswered questions. However, I've decided to join you in the hope those answers may explode into view. Say, you wouldn't happen to have juicy inside information about Cargoon's castle, would you? Seem pretty glued up about what's going on around here. Ah, yes, the castle. John Bain did say he would need to get there to meet the massive destruction. I would tell you what I know. Argon's castle is protected by a magical barrier. This barrier is generated by 3 dark beings who float high in the skies above us.
Oh no! Not more shadow fiends and this slime they can fly! I think it's time we upgraded the Buggy. I'll tell you everything I know about these monsters in due course. But for now, I'd like to try my hand at some explosions. Wait, I mean building. A damn the abominable joins the crew of the Ark. Yay! Yay, more hearts. We don't need any more. Everybody, give me your hearts. Thank you. All right, there you are. Oh, I gotta eat too. I forgot about. Oh, did they make me food? Let's put this away so I don't accidentally equip that either. Did you make me more food? I need more food. Give me food. They did not. He's back down there again. No. Get here. Great! You found them!
Enormous eyeball.
Then,
Bleep, ultra high energy density objects detected.
Those spheres contain tremendous levels of power. I calculate that they can be used to upgrade the Buggy and fuel the Ark's propulsion drive. I calculate we will have use of them very soon. John Bane, you must store them safely until the time comes.
say, there's a mighty fine weapon you've got there, Noah. I could do with something like that.
This old thing, the model has ceased production, but it was top of the range in its day. It still packs quite a punch, just as the Shadow Fiends. Oh, really, Snores? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm that full the rough bucket for talking. He never stopped. Come on, John Bane. Let's get back to work. If better is might run it out before this tails do.
Commencing interminable ramble mode. I remember when. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Program interrupted. Arc progress report compiled. The Arc has exceeded a completion ratio of 90%. We are currently well on schedule. Extrapolating from current data points, the project completion date is...
Griswold, Noah, are you all right? Snap out of it, will you?
Warning, violent tremors detected.
It was the appeal of the massive destruction has grown even stronger still. If he wakes up and goes berserk, we'll be done for. We have to get the Ark ready as soon as possible. There's no slime to lose. Scream! The fight goes down for the supervisor. A good kick up the Zaki to keep these monsters working faster.
John Bane, I must ask, have you built all the items we require for the Ark and placed them in the storage base? We need more materials. Place our master's demonic detritus into a forbidden altar and transform them into something more useful.
I must say that after I lifted my first few blocks, I felt rather nauseous and my head started spinning. But now that I'm used to building, I realized that
You like that, TC?
is actually super fun. I really want to see things finished.
You want to do his voice instead? No? You okay? All right, get up here.
Me too. I have to rob for smashing things day and night, but the days I'm the same bit that I've ever supported the children of Hargon. Just looking at that nasty emblem is enough to make me spew. You get furious every time I lay eyes on Draxon. It's simple isn't a Draki, you know. Why does everyone make that mistake? It's so unfair. What's up, John Bane? You look like you've got the blues. Are you worried about MALROTH?
Bleep, something very important has just occurred to me. When the Ark is finished, who will operate it? I am not pre-programmed with piloting protocols. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. If Noah can't do it, who's going to steer? I think he's having problems. Wait. What's he doing? What's he doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Dang!
Hi, we've got a problem. It could blow our plans out of the water. Without a capable captain, this Ark is nothing more than a fancy coffin. But it's not a kaboom and gloom. I just happen to know someone who might be able to steer the vessel to safety. He captains a strange ship that runs the ground in the world between worlds. Monsters who've met him say he's inexplicably weird.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. We'll have to do.
There is, however, one problem. The world between worlds is cut off from Mahala by a lightless void. Where would souls lose their stuff and stumble to their doom?
That shouldn't be proves the problem. The finest monsters' minds in Mahala are here on the Ark. I'm sure we'll find a way to reach this Korea's captain. Come on, Chape, let's go and choose Splat with the others. Someone will know what to do. I heard about your little conundrum. You need to find a way to reach this mysterious world between worlds, don't you?
We must all search our databanks for possible clues.
Well, we have to travel through a pitch black void to get there, right? Well, we won't get jelly far without a light. Yeah, I might have a point. If the buggy had some lights in the front, you'd be able to see where you were driving.
Why did I not think of that? If we installed headlights on the buggy, we would see in even the darkest regions of the void.
If I had the clues, I'm saying immense energy from the enormous eyeball will be enough to power the light.
I knew I was right to suggest you to store them safely for future usage. Well, John Bain, do you think you can do it? Perhaps an improved garage would enable you to carry out the necessary upgrades.
Yep.
John Bain draws out an upgraded garage blueprint. What's that all about, huh? Air vents. We need air vents and pipes, enormous eyeballs. All right, we'll get it done. Did you just flesh out a blueprint for an improved garage?
The enormous eyeballs should easily meet the energy requirements for the headlights.
All right then, John Bain, once you've completed the blueprint, park the buggy in the garage and get to work. And while you're busy with that, we'll crack on with the Ark. The Ark's done though, for as far as we can get it done. All right, so we'll take that and actually no, put these back. I want them in the inventory. They're done with it, I think, so we're just gonna take everything out and see what I can use what I already have. They just spread all the mats out everywhere, so it's like, what the hell? Did I put MALROTH's mace in there? Oopsie. They aren't cooking me anything. We'll put it back in there. And then maybe they'll get the focus now and get stuff done for me too. Who knows? All right. Builderizations must commence. Put that away, that away, that away, and that away. Spacebar. All right. So spacebar again. Turn off that. So we need this, this, and this. We need vents. We'll need the eyeballs, which are already on there. I'm short one vent. Come on. So let's see. I need more pipes. Oops, I only did one. We need one of these. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. They can handle it. Oh, we got a dam out there too. Okay, let's see here. The light box is in the bottom here. Oh my god. All right, and the eyeballs go on top of that. All right, cool. So right next to it are the pipes. Okay, so we got vent pipes going up and these vents here. And then what happens here? Nothing. It just comes down and then, okay, so we add on to this. Same thing here. Oh, must have finished. Have you finished the work on the garage? What's gonna happen now? Magicalness! And all it's gonna get out of all that is headlights. Is it a golden buggy?
Gree! That thing's amazing, Zalbane! The buggy's life looks just like I've!
Scans detect a photonic sensor. The light should switch on automatically when the buggy enters a region of low photon activity. John Bain, you are an extraordinary inventor. With these lights, you will be able to find your way through the void.
Calm down, guys, calm down.
Thank you.
You did a bang-up job sorting that buggy's sockets out, John Bain. Now we can go through the void without losing our way. Our goose castle's still out of our reach, though.
Affirmative. The castle sits on an island we cannot reach, and shadow fiends have raised an impenetrable force field around it.
I wonder if there is some way to make the buggy fly. If we had a weapon to blast with those shadow fiends out of the air, Barry just might disappear. If anyone can do it, John Bain can, but we still need the right materials to upgrade the buggy.
Calculating Calculating chances of success. Error. Too many unknown variables. Additional data required. Congratulations, John Bain. Now, the lamps on your vehicle are lit. You can drive through the stifling darkness of the void at your leisure. There's no time to waste. You must slip into the world between the worlds and like bring back the captain to pilot the Ark. Take your bottle for company. He knows the way. Just aware of your mission. The captain's career is beyond compare.
The buggy has been fitted with bright beaming headlights. Now you can navigate even the darkest areas of the map.
I don't know. We're just going for whatever. I don't really care. Whatever it is, it's just gonna be Storm Cat. I don't know. I don't need this kind of pressure. I'm just trying to drive this buggy around. See how good I can drive? Definitely a good driver. Yeah, but I don't know. Whatever voice comes out of my mouth for Adam, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's all I can say. That's all it is. No idea. I'm going the wrong way. Sweet Angel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You're right over. We're getting closer. Over there. Enjoy the darkness. Whoa, this place looks weird. This place looks weird. What's a human doing in a place like this? Wait a minute. I recognize that face. Surely not. No, it really is you, my favorite cabin boy. Now, in Hargon's name, did you survive that storm? Yeah. Don't tell me you forgot who I am. It's me, Captain Whitebones. You know, the captain of the slave ship that picked you up in Cantlin. So what's your story then? How did you end up here? Ah! We're in deep goo-goo! Our little catch up will have to wait. There's arms got us cornered. There's only one thing for it. We fight. They say a captain should go down with his ship. They don't say anything about doing it twice. This way, Builder. We'll be safer on the shore. Just in case. All right. We'll fight it from here. That way, my ship will be spared any more damage. I hope you're ready to send that arm packing. Before we go into battle, there's something I want to give you. The saving for myself, but I know how much you love the stuff. Here. I got a piece of kelp. And this really is the end. At least you can get to scoff your favorite snack before you meet your maker. This is it, Builder. Charge! I can hit it from here. Sorry, MALROTH arm. I feel like this is shady. I'm not supposed to be able to do this. Not bad, Builder. Better go out on a limb. Limb. That was an arm. I say no more arm will come for us now. Still can't get over the fact that you survived that wreck. It's good to see your face again, and what a face it is. You've really grown up since last we met. Billy recognized you. What happened to you? Yeah? You'll tell me everything if I agree to captain your ark? You built it to rescue a bunch of monsters, you say? Why am I not surprised? Even when you were stuck on my slave ship, you did everything in your power to serve the crew. You just can't help yourself. All right, I'll do it. I'll be your captain. Hey, Babako. But on one condition. I want you to answer me a question, the same one I asked you way back when. Tell me, Builder, do you enjoy building things? I like building stuff. It's fun. Yeah, of course you do. I had a feeling in my bones you'd say that. Right. It's a deal. You've got yourself a new captain. Take me to this ark of yours, then. I can't wait to see my new ship. What are you staring at, John Bane? Has something grabbed your... I'm sorry. What are you staring at, John Bane? Has something grabbed your attention over there? The flag. That's Argon Standard. The symbol of our order. What about it? And what makes you so interested in the Argon Standard? You want it, do you? Yeah! Can't imagine why, but you always were a bit of a head case. Take it if you want it, but you'll have to go and grab it yourself. I'm not your grabbing boy. All right, I guess why are you coming with me then if I gotta grab it myself? Memories! This is the cell! This is the pot! And it's beds! Memories! Alright. Anything over in this one for any reason? Alright, let's get up top. Anything up here? Hey, it was one of these. I didn't even have to make it. Well, I had to get to the quest done, I think. What's that made out of? It's a white block. Oh, they actually used the legit blocks we used for the flag. Neat. That's Argon Standard. All right, I hope you feel better now you've got it. I don't know what a builder could possibly want with something like that. But each who's done, you take care of the building work and I'll steer the ship. Let's get back to this ark of yours and give me a lift in that funny-looking buggy. All right, let's do it. Ooh, what is that? I want that. That looks cool. Let's go. Riding! All right, this is pretty painless. I probably shouldn't have said that because something's going to happen, but... Long time no see, builder. Yeah, it's good to see you too, man. Captain, whatever. I'll awakening. Well, I never. I like how he's having a conversation while they're driving. And it's funny because we never heard our guy talk. You just hear him, yeah! Definitely a good driver right here. You see this top level driving here? That should be a Forza streamer. You know what I'm saying? Holy scapula! Builder, did you make all this? Is this really your handiwork, builder? I'll make no bones about it. I'm impressed. But this thing you said on the ride over about the world being an illusion created by Hargon, it really rattled me. I suppose you want to know how I wound up here. I'd love to know myself, but after we sank, all I remember is darkness. Then I woke up here. I thought I'd take a leaf out of your book and see if I can rebuild my ship. So that's what I've been doing ever since. Some of the other monsters came to say hello, but when they saw me trying to fix the ship, they called me a weirdo and kept their distance. Sticks and stones may break my bones and all that. Still, I think I understand the struggles you had to go through. We're not that different, you and me. And now we're shipmates again. You leave command of the Ark with me. I'll make sure it's ship-shape for the maiden voyage. Captain White Bones joins the crew of the Ark. Very nice. Hello, applause. Thank you. It's good to see the captain. The first thing we really talked to in the game. What's up, Captain? How you doing? Yeah, everybody's messing with cat. Hello, you can call me Noah. Hope you can fight. Yeah, well done, John Bane. This is our captain, I take it. You two seem as thick as thieves. Do you know each other by chance? Yeah, an old friend, you say. John Bane, you two fall in the strangest fellowships. You seem to have a way with monsters that I've never seen before. Are you sure you're not one yourself? I just. Now all that's left to do is to complete our work on the Ark and blast off out of here. Luckily, you have many a monster friend to help you with that. All right, who's got the next quest? Is it? Yes, it is.
Scree! What do you think, Dalbane? We've constructed the Ark precisely as the blueprint said. Monsters make pretty decent builders, would you say? Even though we never have succeeded around to survive. Still, the Ark might look super duper, but it's useless if it can move. Oh, I see that that's the engine with it, huh? That's power up. We can zap that sail.
Missing information in data matrix. How will we power it up?
I think another thing was this one. No, we use the
Enormous eyeball.
again, of course.
Calculating energy requirements. Affirmative. Initial calculations suggest that 2 of the Master's eyes contain enough power to get the Ark airborne.
There you go. This job is placed them
Enormous eyeball.
side by side on the engine block. The Ark will be ready.
But you don't have a roof. You don't have a roof, man. Who designed this thing anyway? Of course, I can't put it. Oh my God, seriously. All right.
Three! Now the enormous eyeballs are in place. The Ark has enough power to sink to the 5th skies.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you say, Dalbane? Do we fire the engines up, see what happens? Goodness me, whole third of the engines too subtly. That gave me a rather nasty shock.
Bleep. Our completion ratio is at 99%. Repeat, our completion ratio is at 99%.
Only 99%? What's going on? I thought the engines were the last thing on the list. Something's not right. Perhaps there's a block missing.
I know what's missing. I know. Where do I put it? Where does it go? Where is it at? Right there. Right there. It is placed on the wall. Must be told where. Where's it go? Tell me where it goes, guys. Oh, we got a quest. Hello there, builder. Now that the engines are in place, the Ark is complete. Let's get this thing moving. Oh, wrong person? No, wait. You what? It's not finished yet, but it would be once you hung the Argon standard up. Is that why you wanted it? To decorate your own ship? You do realize that children are the enemies of builders everywhere, right? Well, each to his own, I suppose. You want to hang our flag on your ship? I won't stop you. Just hurry up and get the thing hung on the wall. On the bridge or by the altar, I don't care where it goes. Just stick it on the wall, promise, so we can haul out of here. Oh, so I just gotta hang it up anywhere? Is it even or odd? It's odd. Good. Oh, it counted. You happy with where you hung the Hargon standard, are you? I don't know what would make you want to do such thing, but it makes me feel at home to see the old flag flying. You're all right, Builder. You know that? I've been thinking, sprucing up the ship is all well and good. The real person you're here to rescue is your friend, right? But what if your friend doesn't want rescuing? No offense, but if he's who you say he is, he might not even remember you. If something bad happens to me, like I stop being myself, would you hit me? I mean, hard, like wake up and come to your senses hard. Can you do that for me? Builder, what's got into you, huh? Oh yeah, your friend told you to smack him to his senses if he ever went round the bend? Sounds like the two of you were pretty close. Mates like that are hard to come by. You'll save him. I know you will. Huh. I got that feeling in my bones that something about to. Bleep. Status report fully compiled. The arc is complete. Repeat, the arc is complete. What about a roof? We need a roof. Gilly! Finally, the arc is finished. Now we can escape from Doomsday. That's one thing I don't understand, though, John Bane. Why'd you hang up the Hargon Thambird in our ship? We give us the instructions now. Oh, you don't think destruction has to be a bad thing? It has its good points, too? And because the ark was built by us, the monsters, it's only right we decorate it with our logo? Well said, Builder. You're all right. Nah, you're more than just all right. You're acceptable. Listen up, guys. The arc's finally complete. So let's all hop on board. This thing's amazing, if I do say so myself. There's enough space for all of us. It looks nice and sturdy. A bona fide lifeboat. The arc is finished. Bleep. Mission accomplished. Crafting. Complete. Jumping! The ark is finally ready to go, but before we can set sail, we need to save your friend. And to do that, we need to upgrade the Buggy. Affirmative. Thank you for helping us build the ark. Now we will help you save your friend. All right, so let me make sure I've got this straight. You need to get to Hargon's castle, but there's a magical barrier protecting it. And to get rid of that, you need to take down super strong shadow fiends. Sounds to me like you need some sort of special weapon. That's not all! The castle's floating in midair, though you can't drive there, you'll need to fly across the thing to reach it. But the buggy can't fly, can it? Of course, if you upgrade the buggy with the same technology you use the arc engines, you can make it fly too. That's a fantastic idea. I knew the arc would help you to rescue your friend. It sounds like a plan to me. And we can upgrade the buggy as soon as we've collected all the materials we need. Ah, what's going on? Bleep. Warning. Emergency situation in progress. I guess it's battle time. Warning. Strong shadow fiend presence detected. They have come to destroy everything we have built. Activate defense procedures. John Bane, are you ready to engage the enemy? Yeah. Affirmative. I calculate that we do not have much time left. We must defeat the enemy and press on with our plan. Once the battle is over, all that stands between us and your friend is upgrading the buggy. My bolts may be rusted and my firmware needs updating, but I will fight to the end. I will protect this place until a fatal error occurs. Let's do this! Get that grass real quick. It's almost dead already. I'm killing his foot really good. Oh, I'm on a slime now. I'm on a slime. I'm on a slime. He's dead. Big trees. These tree boys. Big tree boys. I'm asleep. There's other things in here. Yeah. I mean, get him! Get him! Go for it! Get him! Yeah, wreck him! Wreck those monsters! Here, I can hit him once for you. I'll hit him a few times. Oh, these are shadow freaking knights. Oh, holy crap! No, it's the wrestlers. Oh, it's the big boy. Wait, what? It's a big monkey? No, it's one of the dragon boys. The cat dragon thing. He is on me hard. I'm about to get hit. Oh, he's dead. I got him. I finished him off. John Bain reaches level 35. Maximum hit points increase. Yeah, nice work, everybody. You taught those shadow fiends who's really the boss around here. Affirmative. Now that obstacle is out of our way, we can obstacle way. That now of Cam Miriam. Noah! Noah! Well done. Good evening, Camaro. How you doing? Sword of Kings. 68 adds exceptional power to a spinning slice. Versus 74 enchanted with fire magic. Ooh, we gotta see this. That does look a little more fantastical. Something we can kill real quick down here and see how well it does. Here we go. God dang. Okay. That's pretty solid. You just woke up. Well, good morning. That's very nice. Okay, I hate to do it, y'all, but this is where we're gonna stop tonight. We will be finishing the game tomorrow. We will. We're gonna finish it. Tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow's the end. Tomorrow's the end. It's the end. of this game. Well, the story in the game. The game continues on past that, but I'm just saying.